Welcome everybody back to the Casa. This is the final night, the night before Christmas, and the last night you're gonna get to see some great Street Fighter V action of the Casa variety. But before we get to the fisticuffs, before we get too far, let's run them introductions. My name is Senkola, and I am joined with
the Doctor. Wait,
yeah, you're right.
was I supposed to do that?
Yeah,
I was
you were
waiting for you to
perfect.
say my name, and I was like, "Is he gonna say it?"
Is he gonna say the doctor? No,
Did you forget who I was?
wanted to let people hear your beautiful voice. What's good with you, brother?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good. I'm ready for some Street Fighter action. It's been a week since. Actually, no, I wasn't here last week. It's been 2 weeks since I got to talk about Street Fighter, so it's good to be back, and especially for the final fight, as we'll call it, I guess, for 2020.
Yes, sir. I mean, we've had a lot of great action. So before we can get into, shout out to the Casa people coming through, really providing some great action, not only for you guys to watch, but also the players to practice. I know CPT is over, but it's good that we got something good like this on a continuous basis. So, they got to take a little bit of a break till the next season. But it's going to be even hotter, while not mild. And we got to end it with a bang out here, people. And we're going to get to that later on. Obviously, things are going to get real moshy out here, dog. Hands will be swinging. But until then, got me and Doctor taking you through this top 8 action and first start of the day. In terms of the top 8, we have Hoshi versus Zaffarino, winner's side.
Boston Zone, Zaffarino. This should be a fun matchup. Top 8's always fun anyway, but to start off something of this caliber, you love to see it.
Yes, sir. And in looking at the matchup, this actually kind of goes in Zaffarino's favor just a little bit in terms of understanding it. He has played Akuma. He's dabbled in the darkness of the Demon Hado. But at the same time, he's playing Sagat, which is going to make things a little difficult. He wants to keep that lead. He's going to have to hold on to that lead as much as possible. But he's no stranger to the danger that this character has, that he has to suffer in the neutral. But he's concocted some plans. He's a smart dude, and let's see how he does against Hoshi, who is a Casa alum when it comes to victors, when it comes to getting that #1 spot.
Yeah, and it's not like Zaf's, unaccustomed to Akuma. Probably one of the most played characters out there. Stats be damned. So you know what you're doing here. You're coming in, strong mindset, strong game plan, and you just have to execute. And that can sometimes be the hardest. But I know Zaf has been training, the immovable wall game style, the, not anti-airing style, all of these fun things for YouTube. So it should be a fun matchup to see him actually playing Street Fighter and taking full advantage of the character.
Yeah, you have to squeeze everything out of this rock. That is the guy. He's not the most blessed character. Akuma, on the other hand, even with the nerfs, probably one of the most blessed characters. Big jump in right here, round start, using the V skill and going for the heavy kick Tatsu down to the ground.
Yeah, this is looking tough. Great counter already, though. Stun bar slowly dwindling away. But you're right. Pretty blessed is Akuma. And we'll have to see the full meter of those blessings coming on through here. Let's get a little bit of plus coming through again, though. Nice anti-air.
Yeah, nice deep dish anti-air, dog. With the deep dish pizza activation, you got to be super careful about throwing out fireballs here. So Hoshi's going to go and try that mid-range game. It's going! As my man lands the whole sequence right there. That's a 17-piece family meal. That's the kind of damage you're getting hit with. The 17-piece family meal. He's going to take the first one, but he had to use a lot of meter usage. And for Sagat players, they want to confirm. That's what they want to do. And that's not going to help right there.
Yeah, that was unfortunately a misinput, costing him quite a bit of HP. He's going to have to work just as hard to get that back, but it only took one last time. He's going to be needing it one more time as he does get stunned up.
Yeah, he's still alive, but you don't want to have the lively taken away from you right now. Able to get the 3-piece, push him to the corner, activate, shut the fireball. I like this pressure. Back throw, there you go. And Zaf would like to have the room to throw out the fireballs, but Akuma is accustomed to kind of smoothing on through, doing pardon me, trying to lock him down with the fireball pressure, V trigger as well. Activation raw from Hoshi. Gets hit with it.
Interesting. Odd little trade there as we do see. Oh, that red fireball was almost going to end it. Chip is a thing, but here comes
the super right through the fireball. You can't throw those for free when you're at that distance. You saw him inching. Smooth, he was creeping in the darkness. You could see that tall black man creeping in the darkness. And he found his hit. That's what you got to be careful for. That CA right there, you got to be careful about throwing up fireballs with most characters, and Zaffarino lands that. First one goes to him.
Yeah, that's crazy. Most people would just try and challenge that with like an EX instead, like an EX fireball. But this guy just spent it all. He recognized it was last round. He only needed that one little flare to come up to close it out. And now we come into game two feeling good. Hoshi's definitely gonna have to pay a little bit more attention to this fireball game and hopefully not get caught out by something like that again.
You don't get to run the typical fireball game when you're playing Akuma. When they, when they have bar, obviously, but even then, I feel like Sagat can kind of keep pace with Akuma's fireball game. You have to get in there. That's what Hoshi's trying to do. Is denied though entry. The door is locked. Big jump in.
Oh, so much damage. Look at all that red life. It's like a third of the bar. It's just gone.
Hoshi trying to work the neutral, but I feel like there's not a steady game plan. The jump in, that is an easy game plan for someone fighting Sagat. Doesn't land the fireball, will land this 3-piece, 4-piece actually, DP down to the ground, B-trigger flavored. And this is gonna put a round on the board for Hoshi.
You feeling hungry, Saint? There's lots of food references coming through. I know you're missing the chicken and you only got some coleslaw, but come on, man.
Just like my man just missed that DP. I said before this happened that Popeyes didn't put all the chicken sandwiches in the box, dog. But Hoshi put all his damage on the deck. EX gets a knockdown, trying to push him outside the corner. And you were talking about how Zafra was kind of evolving this wall style, and it's kind of helping out in the defense. But the jump are coming through in the clutch for Hoshi. B skill. But the wake-up mash, that's what's for breakfast.
Yeah, Zaf's been getting blown up quite hard by these jump-ins these last couple rounds. He had adapted pretty well round one and did very well with it. Something seems to have changed, though, as he is just getting annihilated. And now it's one up apiece.
When it comes to the risk-reward for jumping in on a character, especially when you have the life lead in your Akuma, the reward's going to be in your favor when you have the life lead. Like you're doing fine, because if you get in, you get to run your game plan, but you have to make the right reason. That's what Hoshi's doing right now. Zafriel has to pay attention to the airspace, eyes above, not below.
Yeah, and Zaf has shown that the damage coming from Sagat is incredible in this particular matchup, and so it really only takes like 2 or 3 really good sequences to make that comeback, to really be in a position to win. And it's taking Hoshi just quite a bit more, and so these little chips coming through, trading with the fireballs, it takes a couple jump ins, and then you also have to run your game. Whereas if Zaf ever gets his string going, he just has to run that string and then go back to neutral.
Damn right. Good DP against that Tatsu though. Hoshi trying to find his way in. This is good for him right here. The big jump in, red fireball DP knockdown. And now he gets to run the throw pressure. That's still strong this season. The backdash, what a read from Zafriel. Crush had the activation on the deck to make it safe anyway. Hold these fireballs. But Zaf threading the needle, finding the damage on the deck.
Not quite enough to close out though. Does need to get a little bit more. Only has the 1 bar meter. 2 gets air reset. Trying to just stay safe, stay alive, and get their turn back. And there it is.
I like how he found that right moment. And he's been really good about poking out when he needs to. He kind of has to. You can't let Akuma run for free. There's a lot of times where he's minus, people don't know that. But again, the jump is from Hoshi. You got to put it down to the ground. But easier said than done. The DPs don't do a lot of damage. Nice whip punish on that heavy punch. The stun rising had to bust out. I felt that in my core zone too, homie.
Yeah, that was the first time we've really seen that so far too. So it is going to be an option going forward to have that bust out to make sure that you aren't playing in this defensive mindset. But right now, just fireball games, Zaf's finally going to get a jump in of their own again.
Nice DP against a demon flip, had the right distance, and that just shows you how practiced he is. Raw activation, able to find a DP of his own. Hoshi, I cannot believe he caught that. The extended range, the flip out still in his favor, trying to get the DP knocked down to the ground. Hoshi needs to find that final hit. So does Zap. Could be a bust out at any moment. Gotta be super careful, but the cross up. Anyone can get crossed up in these streets, dog. I'm telling you, even Grandma can get crossed up in these streets.
That was interesting. It almost looked like Zaf was trying to jump as well. Right at the end there, I'm not quite sure what happened, but it is now one apiece round-wise. Things are looking pretty tight, and these players are just playing so deep in these, DPs, just trying to make sure they're not getting full combo.
Yeah, there's a lot of playing at ranges where if they stick up their hands for a fireball, they're gonna have a way to deal with it. Nice DP cross-cut addition. EX fireball from Hoshi trying to come in, and now the denial of everything right here, denying the option to stay outside the distance, but this all changes when you put this character in the corner. It don't matter. Get put in the corner, stay there, start paying rent, says Zaffarino as he goes up 2. This dude is working the neutral. He is taking that lead when he needs to and making the right decisions. We saw before, there's some rounds where he tries the DP and it misses because Sagat's just a tall boy. He's a big boy. He's got a little bit of size to him. But when he starts to find that rhythm, that's when he starts working. He starts being, oh, okay, I can dance. I got a few steps with it. And now he's up 2 against Hoshi. He needs to keep those leads though. That's going to be so imperative in this matchup.
Yeah, the air game has really told the tape of this entire thing. Is gonna get a little beat up here for that, but I mean, look at that. It's like a fifth of your health bar. You could feel okay losing that much at the beginning of the round, and now look at that. It's basically even. Like it took like 2 hits from Zap to really bring it back to par. And again, back here to this, almost, half screen type style where they're getting the DPs. They're making sure the jump ins aren't happening, and the life lead is just continuing to grow.
I love how he's alternating his offense, but speaking of offense, fireball pressure from the skies, he's still going in EXDP. No surprise that he would bust out like that. In such a good position, just has to keep it solid, and he does. Zaffarino on match point, winner side with Sagat. People, you want to see some great Street Fighter 5 action? You're getting it right here. I need to tweet it out right now. Sagat, the king, coming through in the clutch. Can he take on Hoshi? One of the Casa's greatest.
Yeah, and it's just so important to get these anti-airs in, and even trading in that situation was so smart from Zaf because he wasn't being forced to hold back. He wasn't being put in a sticky situation. He was just trading back to neutral, and because he had the life lead, it didn't matter, right? Like, he was still ahead at the end of the day, and he ends up winning the round because of it, and now he's on set point, and it's just slowly chipping away and removing the option.
The medium kick to remove the fireball option just in general. And now without EX bar, yeah, has to activate raw. You gotta do something now. Gotta do it now, Gohan. I do want to see more sets. I do want to see this taking the limit, but I don't know if it's going to happen. Finds the medium kick, tries to reset off the double or the air fireballs, V reversal, back away from me, but finds the target combo off the heavy. Zap jumping out, get a little bit too defensive. You have to get on the offense to finish off Hoshi. Don't let him find his bearings. You are on the precipice with that EX bar. It's going to help a lot. You have to be super careful of your Hoshi. Don't throw out a bad fireball. We've seen that before. But this time the EX fireball can just chip on through a normal one. I can't believe Hoshi might be able to pull this back.
Well, he needs one. Almost at an EX bar, but there's not much left. Trigger activation should do it.
Plus frames.
Can't throw a fireball anymore.
Yeah, you really can't. One of those fireballs is gonna be plus. It's off the table. Seconds winding down the clock. He tried it, but denied it. Hoshi with the EX caught him flinching. 2 on the arm for that one, son. 2 on the arm.
Staying alive is Hoshi, trying to bring it back to a game 5. Things are looking pretty good so far, but Crush is gonna bring it right back into Zaf's favor. Oh man, that's so much damage.
And this is perfect for him, but we're out. I like Hoshi going for the option to get that corner carry. He's been getting pieced up in the corner, right? That's been a difficult thing for him to have to deal with.
Yeah, and so we're back to mid-screen, just trying to keep as much range as possible and as much movement options in the back pocket. You don't want to be trapped in that corner dealing with, everything else going on. So there's this entire screen to work with right now, and Zaf can just chill. He's got the life lead. He's, in the face of a bunch of meter, but until it actually gets used, it's effectively worthless.
Yeah, just as you said right there, the EX getting denied. Oh, and nice DP against the air fireball. Tatsu, though. Hoshi getting hit with the EXDP. My man woke up with it, brushed the teeth, hit the EXDP, and the light kick, the light stuff, light work for Zaffarino to take this 3-1 over Hoshi, putting him down to losers. The king coming through in the clutch. Zaffarino moving on in winner's side.
Yeah, little anticlimactic at the end there, but it works out. Every little victory adds up, and so there's, like you said, Zaf moving forward and Hoshi heading down to the loser side, but it's a tough bracket. There's always time for the run back. There's so many people here trying to just get by, and it's a big bracket. There's so many people here. There's a lot of Street Fighter to be had, and oh man, look at this next one we got. Oh, this should be fun. Fluxwaves versus Furby.
Yes, sir. So 2 people who are champions of NLBC, and actually Art becoming a big champion just recently, defeating Idom only a few days ago and riding that wave of the young Art. My man is going fetal with it, okay? He has not even been born, not out of even the womb from what I've seen, but can he keep that going? Can he keep the fountain of youth going against his opponent, Flux Wave? I mean, that's going to be a hard one because, they, from what I've seen, Flux does pretty damn well against Art, but Sim, pretty damn good against Poison.
Yeah, I mean, the one thing you have to worry about with Flex, though, is how many characters he plays, man. He's got the Poison, he's got the Monot, he's got the Mika. Like, you can never truly know what you're actually going to have to deal with. And there's so many different variations, right? Like, in a best of 5, you can end up playing against all 3 of them as well. So that's such a mental thing you have to play around with. And it'll probably be Poison, like you said, but you never know. There's always that Mika magic.
It could be. I feel like he definitely I feel like the way that he's playing though, in terms of what we've seen today and then this entire week, that defense is so good that even if the Mika comes out, it's not going to be an assurity of getting mixed. Like I think his defense has definitely he's been mixed too many times. You know how you just drink so much that it just doesn't hit you right anymore. It just doesn't hit different anymore. Sometimes it'd be like that, and if he's lucky, it'll be like that in this match, no matter what Flux picks. But we've seen what the Poison, the Mika. I think there's one more character, the Monot that he might, but Monot's not good for Sim either. So
yeah,
it's gonna either be the Mika or the Poison. Oh, he's going the Mika, dog.
He's not playing. He's trying to get that schmicks on, Tombstone, everything else, just trying to make people, play those 50-50s. I don't know if this is the best starting character though. I think Poison might have been the play just to try and see what Art was doing tonight, but I don't know. I guess he just wants to play.
Yeah. I mean, you got to think about like this. Like, Poison doesn't do well against like a lot of the fireball and like a lot of the quote-unquote zoner, by the way, that Sim likes to do. So I think, Flux wants to feel things out and try to get the offense rolling just like here. It doesn't matter who you are. If you get pushed to the corner, you got to hold the mixes. You got to find a way out. And Sim's not too good. He's finding his way, going north and now going south. Build up the bar, like build the bear, and Flux going in.
Does it again.
That win. The side switch again, dog. Just hold up, dog. He said, just hold up. I got something for you.
He did it twice in a row. Same mix-up, same result. Ends up with the round win. And, oh no. If that's how this story's going to go, this might be a quick one.
Yeah, I don't know. My man might have spent all them young points a couple days away or even early in this bracket. But he's ambitious. As we said before, this is the first of 3, but this is looking kind of long right here. Match start. Good mash out. Was that the EX? Hold him down.
Whoa, it calls him out with the EX airplane. Holy. Gets the Brimstone afterwards. 2 dashes forward, but it's going to get interrupted. Art's going to get the activation and the hit. Oh, man.
Goes back down to the ground with the Fierce. The Fierce is a fierce. Dog, he said, you guys said, what about my Sim? You said, what about me? Aha. He said, hold up. Let me get real young. Let me reverse the birthdays. But Flux trying to reverse this momentum. Brimstone to the corner. Nice check. Crush. Follow-up slide. Knockdown. EX hold this. And I like Flux using the heavy kick to check for, some of the buttons. But now Furby just side switching. He's doing good. He's living.
Yeah, he's just pushing all the buttons, trying to get that stun. We are going to get the activation, but it's not enough. Teleport OD. All right. HP looking bad. Trying to get through. EX Peach into the corner, though. Tons of pressure time.
Careful what you do here. Has to be reversal. Needs to find a way out. Can't activate, but has to hold this EX Brimstone. First one going to Flux.
He held it all right. All the way into the next game.
It's unfortunate. You gotta hold that one to your chest, but if you're Art, it's just obviously, easier said than done, but you gotta play the neutral as much as possible. He made some great defensive options before, teleporting, stuff like that, but we also seen a chase down from Flux, and so maybe the Flux going with Mika right off the bat has been the better pick, just to continue the pressure on. He knows that if he gets hit, it's no big deal. If I put Art in the corner, he's gotta guess. Yeah,
and Flux loves making people guess, as we've seen it all the previous Casas, and it's already started this time. In the corner, getting thrown around, has to be reversal early, just removing access to that trigger tool as well. And Flux now is getting beat up quite a bit.
Yeah, he just has to find, now it's the onus of him to find his way from this opposite. V reversal will definitely help that. Charge up, heavy kick, V reversal back in there, offensive style. Furby trying to keep the pressure on, trying to stay young with it.
Yeah, and Flux is playing this super patiently, not just dashing forward, trying to get slide unders and things like that. He's playing very slow, trade going in favor of Flux, in my opinion. But he's slowly getting in there, and it only takes one. Oh, no. Oh.
The hairs are starting to turn gray. Yeah, I think, that's it right there. Boom.
That was an
Another
interesting
one.
combo too, because he threw him into the wall, and it was the delayed up Nichiko, and then into an air reset for the throw, which was something we'd seen before. But I think the Nichiko was actually really disorienting because it was so delayed and it came from up above.
Having to look at the other person's options is difficult, and with so much going on, just like Flux is going in, it's so hard when you're trying to just, play the neutral, and this man's running an absolute damn train. Ass to face, baby. The cheeks are getting clapped, but it ain't Flux like that. It is Art right now, as Flux is up 2, looking to get that clean sweep and stop the momentum that this man's had. He's been riding the wave of everyone tagging him on Twitter, young Art, but he is getting mixed. He is getting absolutely oppressed, man. Let my people go.
In his defense, nobody was blocking that sequence. That was nuts. And
I didn't block it.
It did so much. Exactly. Like, who's blocking that? It's only the mad anime players that have a block button on their hitbox. Like, nobody else is withstanding that.
Yeah, you don't got that in Street Fighter 5, baby. You got to hold this. And that's what's happening right here. Flux, though, eating a lot of these hits right here. V reversal, but Flux knows if he can get in, he will get in.
And he's in there all right, forcing the V reversal out. Just gets the head boop as well. Nichiko's out there, teleport out, but the chase is on. Oh no.
Hot pursuit, baby. He's in there. EX, and look at that. All the way to the other side of the screen with a few sequences for the Brimstone and ending it. Flux on match point. Furby starting to switch up and rotate these defensive options even more, but it's not working out. Throwing out more of the teleports and stuff like that. Flux is chasing him down, interrupts the EX, but Flux is still going in. You can't stop him from going in. He will continue to go in. He's going to get this counter hit and try to get the win. The press of the corner, this is looking impressive right now.
Flux has ended 3 of the 5 rounds with the giant throw.
It's a wrap. He's going to build the bar, and that is that. Flux going to take it over. Furby 3-0, clean-ass sweep. Boom!
Damn. You speed ran that. Holy.
Any percent, baby. Any percent. Send that sucker over.
That was actually insane. And yeah, seriously. So 3 of 6 rounds with the big throw. That's 50% rounds ending the exact same way. And
that's the gameplay, Mika, right? That's what you gotta do, and you gotta hold that. And without reversal, without like a good reversal, it's hard to deal with that character, right? Without like a DP or something to even threaten that, or even a better V reversal, you kind of just hold the mix.
Yeah, and a lot of what was actually really unfortunate in the later half of that set was when the trades would come through, Flux would actually end up closer than they had started before, like, they initiated that trade. So like they would do like shoulder roll forward, they would clash and both deal damage, but Flux was still closer to Art than he had started at. And so it was kind of like this really interesting approach to breaking like into that defensive setup versus just the walk and block that we typically see. And so like it looks awkward because they're trading, but at the end of the day, he's closer, he can get those command grabs, he can make that mix actually happen. And as you can see, the mix is good.
Oh yeah, it tastes real good once you get in. Like, that's the thing, you work hard and you just crack a bottle of Smix in there. And the thing is, we can just call it what it is. Run your face into the opponent until you get in. He's like, I don't care what happens. As long as I get in, I'm going to get the damage. And he got it done. Flux moving on the winner's side. Art not out just yet. He's stuck in loser's side. That's where we're probably going right now.
Yeah, it's going to be crossover versus Hoshi once again. So heading right back into that loser's side. This is actually going to be losers quarters. One of these days I'll learn how to read a bracket on challenge. It's been
it's different.
How many weeks are we in? 37 weeks? Oh boy. Yeah.
Challenge is definitely built different. But I think we might actually have Lud Things versus Delzone or Delzo Fire. Yeah, Delzo Fire. Delzone Fire. Yeah, I can't talk. The Mr. Fire, the Ryu player. I should just call him Mr. Vanilla because he's out here playing that Ryu. He's the only one playing Ryu. Oh, never mind. We got crossover. I'm a liar, so we're just moving on to losers round 7. It's no big deal. You were right the first time. Wait, why do I see?
Do you not have the doc?
I have the bracket open, but I'm looking at
we
like
have a
blood
commentary document. Don't you have that?
Oh, you're right. I don't have see too many commentating things. I didn't have the document open, and I'm gonna also open it up to you guys going to the Matcherino, XWay Smart Matcherino. Run that Matcherino. I know the code's out because I tried it, but just try to throw some support their way. If you got a little change,
We ran out
throw
of
it their way.
codes.
Last time I tried the Street Fighter 5 one, we might be out of codes.
That's clutch. Must have got one of the last ones then. Mine went through all nice and clean. But yeah, Matcherino in the chat. Make sure to spell it correctly or the bot will make fun of you. And yeah, you got that sponsorship quests, the follow
Oh, never mind.
quest,
I'm a
all of those
liar.
fun things.
I had used it earlier. I just read the message wrong. We do have the codes. I'm a liar. Run the codes right now. Slap the taste out of your damn mouth. Let me move down
Man,
too.
You're falling
Oh,
apart, Saint. What's going on,
bro.
man?
Bro, I didn't even know y'all had a document. I don't get commentary events that have documents like that. That's mad cool. Like
That's the
I know
Casa
I came through a
privilege.
couple times. You know, it's like that's why I'm trying to come through here a little bit more. Thank you guys for having me, Doc. It's always a pleasure to chop it up with you on the mic and seeing this great Eastside action is amazing. This is a good way to end the year, people. Like I know that you guys gotta take a break and we'll be upset to not be able to tune in on Fridays to watch this for a little bit, but I'm glad that we've had it this long. I said it already, and I'm happy to see that people are out here really rapping it hard for this game, kind of keeping it going, keeping it alive.
Yeah, it's actually pretty crazy the support that we've gotten over these last couple months too. I mean, something that we kind of hobshobbled together back in March to see, where we are now. It's amazing, and a lot of it is thanks to Bunch himself, who has put in the hard work behind the scenes, making sure that we have something to talk about every week. So definitely shout outs to him. I know I give him a ton of crap every week because it's fun, but he's always there, knows the grindstone. Dink's also in the background doing stuff. I don't actually know what he does. He just kind of shows up, says some words, and then other people show up. So that's always nice. And of course, we have our social wonder twins, Emmy and Dan, who's currently dying to an ear infection. So hopefully he gets better. But yeah, the community support has been absolutely amazing, and we can't thank the fans and the community enough. And we do this for you guys, so don't get it twisted. We're not here for ourselves. We're here for you guys.
Exactly. We are here to give you guys some great action. The players are here to give you guys some great action. And to be honest, what else are you gonna do on a Friday night like that? You ain't gonna be watching no Netflix or whatever. There ain't nothing good on there. Well, what's good is right here on this channel. Make sure you guys are tweeting this out, letting people know what's going on. Following the channel if you haven't, obviously, and then also following them on Twitter as well. One thing I also like is that because we have all this action every single week, we get to really talk and see how the game is developing. We get to see what's going on in the meta of the game. I get to see matchups that maybe other places don't have. Like there's Casa has some ridiculous kins. Y'all, Diego kind of built different. Not only that, the DR coming through and they get their own spice that's almost super nice when it comes to their different characters and how they play, especially Crossover, who's been running the Seth pick recently, been really practicing that character. Their take on that character too. Like you get to see all these different things, coalesce and come together because we have this action and people are getting better every single week. Like it's great that when we come out of this COVID, whenever 2000XX or whatever, that we're gonna have everyone powered up, like the end of an anime arc, training edition. It's done. It's over. Everyone's coming through. They got all new powers and abilities. Not me though. My ass is definitely lacking when it comes to the game. Like I feel like I've gotten worse this year. I feel like I've gotten worse.
That's fine. You're too busy talking about it, and that's totally fine. But yeah, the 20XX memes. Oh man, imagine back in the days when those first came around in Smash Brothers, like them actually being prolific about like our current date and time when events are coming back in 20XX. Oh
Oof.
boy, pain.
Absolute pain. Listen, it's pain, but we're gonna make it through. And having this stuff every single week definitely helps out. It's like I get to chill with you guys. I wouldn't be able to get to hang out with the local people out here without this happening. So there's a bright side of this too. Everybody in the chat coming through, watching and all that stuff like that. Like I love commenting for the exact reason of being able to just shoot the shit and then also hang out with the people that are playing and watching and stuff like that. It's like I'm at a local. It feels it's not the same, but it's almost there, and it's as close as we're gonna get. So,
but different is really the message of the day. And yeah, I mean it is amazing, being able to have access to the amount of the country that we do have in Street Fighter, and we've been able to welcome in other parts too. Like we started in New England and we moved down to Florida. Now we're accepting DR and Texas and all these kinds of crazy folks. And so it's been great to be able to interact with them, like you said, in the chat, in the tournament, see how they stand up against each other. I still think New England is a bit of an edge, but then we got the LI guys that just come in and clean house. So they're just something else. They like you said, Diego V, the rest of the Long Island guys are just simply built different. And there's really no other word for it because I don't understand how they play. They just win and then they lose to each other. And it's like, oh, well, cool, I guess.
It's good that also you get to see this regional, kind of stuff. I know it's not even like fully regional, right? Because obviously, as you said, DR come through as we've heavily seen, but also the fact that we have these areas where people can get really particular about how they play. They play each other like every single week, so they can suss out their weaknesses, their strengths, and stuff like that. Be like, you should probably not DP on wake up every single time. I'm not saying anybody does that. But I'm just saying, like, it's a general thing, But if someone played me, they'd probably say that if I was playing Seth. But it's like, hey, man, what if you just didn't bust out every single damn time? What if you actually had some defense? And I'd be like, it's cool that you gave me that, but I am not going to listen to that advice. Yeah, I'm going to continue to do what I'm doing, okay? Hope you guys are doing well. I see, Dormancy up in the chat. CJ Grayson, Brad up in here, too. Bunch with the face, too. I love you, bro. I love you.
Oh, there's so much going on. There's so much going on in the world, and we keep talking about DR. You know what I don't think we've said yet? Congratulations to DR. They got the Capcom Cup.
Hell yeah, bro. Hell yeah. Getting the Capcom Cup spot, that's so sick. That's gonna be fire. It sucks that people can't be in there physically, but to have that national energy, and then also, to the unfortunateness of, some people might say, and some people might be upset, for some forever Buffies out there might be holding that fat L. Luffy made it into Capcom Cup with the votes, had his own national pride behind him. So the fact that we have all these nationalities coming together to fight offline is going to be so damn sick. And in one of the coolest places in the world is going to be an absolute treat, man. It sucks that people can't be there physically, but it's going to be great to watch. And we're going to wait 2 months.
Listen, I'm going to be there spiritually, emotionally, mentally, in all forms but physicality. And no, I actually love that Luffy got in, and the fact that like he had the backing of like the French government and like national TV. Like, that's insane. Like, can you imagine having like, I don't even know if we have an equivalent to that here in the States, but like having that type of support behind you has to feel pretty good for him.
That's right, man. It would be upsetting if I didn't give some support and love to Princess Slim coming through with the bar at 12. Take a seat at the Casa, relax your feet, and enjoy some Great Street Fighter 5 action as we are getting right down to it. Hoshi has joined the lobby to fight crossover for this loser side. We're first part of the loser side of things. Let's get it.
Oh, man. Bunch just shade in the chat. That's fine.
He's like, you ain't gonna play? You ain't gonna play? Like, Slim, they're so strong. So it'd be so great to see them, but it's cool. You want to content create. We know you've already proven your mark in the game. You've already proven yourself. You good. All right, you good. You wanna relax is great. But thank you for the raid. As we're gonna get into it, Hoshi versus crossover. This is probably gonna be a Seth versus Akuma matchup. And I was talking about this earlier on Twitter, where people were like, people had saw this matchup as hard for Akuma. Like, this was like a losing match for Akuma. But recently, Samurai was doing damage at Street Fighter League, and it found some ways to deal with this character. I hope Hoshi has picked up some of those methods, like the parry, and putting the risk-reward equal in favor of both Akuma and Seth. I think that's kind of the way you have to play. It's going to be explosive either way. Crossover versus Hoshi. Let's go.
I am going to hit the pause button on that thought for a second, though, because we're talking about people being built different. Samurai is the epitome of that. That dude is insane with Akuma. The OCV god. Like, how can you even think that is going to become, common knowledge?
It should be.
Man. It should be. Yeah, but like, come on, man. Like, it's just so, it's so good. And, it's great to see him do well, as we do see the life bars equal here in the match, just trading back and forth. Things looking pretty good for crossover for now.
Yeah, finds him in the counter hit, crouching unique kick, nice conversion right here, heavy kick Tatsu. It's gonna allow him Oki, crossover push to the corner, not gonna be able to activate. And are you gonna hold this V reversal? He's gonna have to hold this throw. It's a lot of damage with the gray life building.
Trying to keep the pressure up, activation station, just activate
Throws
DP.
up the DP.
And then the back throw to close it out. Oh man. I kinda like the activate DP because it's different. Why would you, like, who thinks that that's a good idea? Obviously it worked out, but It's not something that's it's not on the flow chart of what to do here.
Yeah, sometimes you feel like you just want to activate Raw and get it done, just like Hoshi's getting it done right here. Finds a Fireball EXDP, the push of the corner, working out in the clutch, and finds a immune kick. These conversions are definitely working out in his favor, but Commentator's Curse, crossover with that crossfire.
Yeah, trying to get back to mid-screen and get something going. Does have the trigger activation. Looking for a good time to use it. Wants to get a little bit more than just the Great Life Throw that we saw last round, as they are being slowly walked to the corner. Hochi going to be able to get some good damage out, though, and almost at an activation of their own. Just about there.
Yeah, but I don't know if it's going to come in. Oh, that crushing meter kick into EX could have finished things off. Hochi needs one more hit to do it, and crossover needs a lot more. That road is looking long and peak for my friend.
Oh, staying alive, though. Gets the activation, keeps it strong, keeping alive. Oh, drops it at the end, and the trade will close it out.
Definitely benefiting Hochi right there. I do like this style. I feel like people are kind of understanding how to fight Seth just in general. Like, obviously not everyone can be Samurai, but they can take some stuff from the fights that Samurai's been having offline and keep pace with this character as much as possible. Hoshi's aggressiveness is keeping Crossover on his toes, and it's actually kind of difficult for Crossover to even fight back or swing back because Hoshi's in like that. First one goes to him. Let's see if he can get this win or if Crossover's going to stop him. Plus frames round start. Let's go.
And something to note is like how long Crossover held onto that trigger. You know, was really waiting to get like the most beneficial use out of it. And I think in a way that kind of showed the non-versatility of the trigger too. That's not the right word, but you know what I'm trying to say here.
I get you. That is a trigger that you want to use earlier rather than later, and it's not a big comeback factor. You want to have their health down and then finish them off with this trigger, just like what might happen here as he is pushing the corner. Hoshi has to take this throw. One more hit though, overhead. The mix-up. The overhead, no overhead, baby. They said this character ain't got the mix, but it's built in the system. It's tailor built in the system of Seth.
Yeah, and that was what you want to see from the trigger. That was what they were looking for the round before that. It just took them around to get what they wanted. And so, accidental in-air button is going to get DP'd out and back to neutral.
You definitely want to check this character. You see him coming to the skies, you got to have something for him. At least half the time. I know it's hard, but you have to be at that right distance. If they're going to jump in, they're going to get DP'd or maybe V-skilled regardless. But Hoshi's still going in and still looking strong. No cross cut though. Cross up with that crossover. He's doing super strong. Needs to find that confirm into that B trigger. He's got super. That's going to be a lot of damage. Never mind. EX bar eliminates that. My man was like, I'm going to spit this right now. Fast cash,
just going to use that EX aura just to get some space and, you know, apply a little bit of pressure. Might have been missing it, but you can't build more bar until you spend bar. So is building this all up. Activation is going to get blown up.
He stepped right in it. He saw the street, stepped in it, crossover with the super. That was sick. The trade combo. And this shows you the power of what can happen in some of these situations. When there's bar at the bottom for the finish, Crossover gets the win, but you have to have everything line up perfectly, and that's how we got that win.
Yeah, that was pretty nutty. I'm curious what the thought process from Hochi was there, because he just got exploded. Like, he went for the V-reversal, and the rest of his HP bar was just forfeit at that point. So you hate to see it. Was just trying to bust out and get a little bit of room to breathe, but that orb is pretty active.
A lot of plus frames on that sucker too. I mean, that's one of those things you got to worry about when you're V-reversing. What could happen right after, what position you are at, and also how your character interacts like that. Hoshi don't matter right now because he's just going in with it. And the demon flip and all this pressure is helping him out. It's harder for Crossover to kind of keep pace with it. The mental damage is heavy right now.
Yeah, stun bar at about half, but HP bar looking a lot flatter. Oh, drops the combo as well. Follows it up nicely, though. Has corner pressure now. Might activate soon to try and even out these life bars, I have to imagine. Unless they're holding it for a potential reversal later on.
Yeah, Hoshi stuck in the corner. This is the problem. Like, if you don't have an option to deal with the axe kick, Crossover is going to come through. The fierce connects, but nothing right after. Sweep activation. And this is the danger of this character right here. You get hit right here, you are absolutely done. The plus from the fireballs, being able to enhance his character. This time he blocks it out, but he'll take the throw.
Chip's actually going to start becoming a concern here. Just as I say that, he was a pixel too early.
Miscalculation, dog. That's when you type in boobies in the calculator, and you forgot to flip it upside down. That's all he had to do was flip it upside down. One pixel away, that would have got the play right there. But Hoshi gonna take that EX Fireball. I like him switching up his meter usage too. A lot of Akuma players love to just spin to win, get that critical art finish. But Hoshi's willing to spin that EX bar to keep crossover out.
Listen, the demon finish is just classic, right? Like if you can say you did that in tournament, like that's a plus. It's always something you can write home about.
It is so strong. It's hard to deal with. Just as hard as it is to deal with this corner pressure EXDP finish from Hoshi. And they said they nerfed this character's corner pressure, but when I don't see it right there, Hoshi keeping crossover on the back foot the entire time. And that's one of the things about Akuma. Like, he's got the demon, right? He's got a million other tools to play with as well. And you're seeing them right now, all of them being alternated as Hoshi's one game away from victory.
Yeah, Akuma's pretty privileged. How many games is he top tier in? Let's see, we got this one. Tekken.
4, Tekken, yeah. I feel like he was the only game that he wasn't top tier was Third Strike, and then maybe like some of the versus games, but those don't count. Those don't count. Maybe CBS too. I think that, but like obviously Street Fighter 2 he was good. So I mean he's really good. He's good in EX1. Like he's always been a blessed character, but to use those tools takes a lot. Nice timing on the cross up right there, on poor crossover, put in the corner. Raw axe kick or heavy Tatsu comes in the clutch though. And I like that. Interrupting the fireballs there. Okay, get the distance, baby.
Yeah, not something we've actually seen yet this set, and was able to follow up with the axe kick. Is activation time now for Hoshi. Just trying to get something done. Oh, empty demon flip. Not gonna go too far. He gets close.
I like the idea of demon flip sometimes, like reset off a demon flip, but until they prove to you that they're paying attention, but it's not working too much, at least in that round. Crossover's gonna take the first one, and he's starting to keep pace with Hoshi. I like this.
Yeah, has full meter too, up until that point, but now it's their time to run the corner pressure. They've done well with it before. No trigger this time though.
I like that EXDP. He saw the spin. He's like, you ain't gonna get that win, dog. Let me bust out a little bit. Hoshi gotta get out of this corner though, because Seth can really play their game plan even more. Plus strings off the light kick, the tick throws, things like that. Big jump in though. Gets the Tatsu, the push, the read on using the backdash to get outside that situation. Now the activation. You about to learn a hard lesson, brother.
Oh, tries to get the cross up, but then great teleport out to stay safe. Beats out the EX Demon. Oh no.
Throws it out raw. Yo, crossover, throwing out the EX. My man saw him coming in. He closed the door on his face. That makes us 2-2, stopping the momentum, stopping the pressure. Now you see him kind of coming back in terms of momentum and really reading a lot of these dash ups and things like that, and he's got something for him. And with that EX hands coming through, you can really catch people coming in and pelt them with the damage. That's going to equalize us. Game point for either person.
Yeah, that last bit of the round, they had a lot of really small, minute things going each other's way. I really did like that teleport away from the trigger activation. I feel like it might have been punishable had crossover still been on that side, but because of the jump over, it just worked out perfectly. You didn't want to play around with that cross up, and so you just got out of town. Didn't even pretend to play with it.
That's the tech I'm talking about. You got to have something ready, and Akuma definitely has a lot of things ready, just like that EX Fireball, the plus frames, and that makes every jump in that he does when he's got bar, it's something you have to think about. But you really got to think about how you're going to get outside this corner. Counter hit, EX, still back to mid-screen. Here we go. Activation. Learn a hard lesson, dog. I'm about to take you to college, and it ain't about the community, baby. The trade, but still Hoshi finds the way. Damn, with the Fireball finish, Hoshi on match point. I can't believe he got the trait and he was still going, and he's like, I'm still pressing, baby.
Yeah, and I like that crossover did try to adapt to the potential teleport tech by jumping over it on the knockdown to try and be ready for it. But Hoshi smartly just held it, played around with it, got the air reset, and closed out strong.
That was supposed to be a cross-up DP. Unfortunate. There's a punish right there. Hoshi's got him locked in the corner. Counter hit, try to get the reset. Get a little bit too greedy. Hoshi trying to get these resets off the demon flips, and they're not working out too much. You just have to go for the damage at this point. You gotta do it now. You gotta finish him off. Do it now, Gohan! And this might help.
Yeah, certainly doing it. Just needs a little bit more for the stun. Catches him reaching, and that'll do it. Oh, and the teabag
with the dominance. Hoshi with the dominance. What a message you send to your fellow people. Like, dog, You should have stuck to Akuma, baby. You should have stuck to Akuma.
And that's him sending him out. Crossovers no more in this tournament here tonight. Just has to hold that till 2021. Damn.
I love it.
Dan's right. That is disrespectful.
I love it. I love it when people get saucy like that, up when in the middle of a match like that. That's what I like right there. Show that dominance, but you better keep that same heat, that same fire, keep that same energy through the losers bracket here, because there's a lot of Titans, and if you coming through like that, you better come correct, people. I told you this action will be hot and wild, not mild, baby, and I wasn't lying.
Speaking of fire, our next matchup is going to feature Del's on Fire, Ryu player extraordinaire, facing up against Lud Thinks. And I always like watching Del's on Fire because he's kind of different. He always plays Ryu, obviously. One
Right.
of the few that we have. The one that we other have is Marv, who everybody knows him for his Honda, but the Ryu had made quite a number of appearances a couple months ago, and it was still different. Like, Ryu's just not a character that we see that much.
I mean, for good reason. You look at the character and you look at other characters, and he's playing an honest game. He's an honest man. He doesn't steal from his work. He doesn't take anything extra from his work. He just goes to his 9 to 5. He comes home. He eats, a piece of bread, drinks a little bit of white milk, and he goes to sleep at a normal bedtime. He's not about the party life that is Street Fighter 5. He has some wild things, but they're not wild enough in comparison to the rest of the characters. But for someone who stuck with this character and put the work in it, that was on fire. Is no slouch.
Yeah, Ryu definitely lives that salaryman life. Features the 9 to 5, but stays till 7 because he quote unquote likes the job. And as he gets in here, he's already kind of getting buffed up a little bit.
Yeah, I mean he's one of those characters that he's got a few buffs. He got the crouch between the kick conversions and the fireballs now. Can really play that out, but still needs a lot more work in terms of other things compared to other characters. But also Fire is super strong. Like, it's a super strong competitor. So we'll see how he works against Lud Thinks, and I think
My CFN has died.
I'm about to hear the bub up in a second, because I definitely had pause in this too. I think we might be having a connection issue. There it is, the bub up. Classic.
So we're
Let's
dead.
see who got kicked out.
Does Dom still have a stream up? Nope, he's back in lobby too.
Yeah, I think for
Thonk.
whatever reason. Luckily, it didn't go too far in the match, right? So it could have been worse.
Yeah, I don't think that was. I think that was just like a CFN crash. I don't know what that was, but we do seem to have lost Delzon from the lobby for a second. So we'll get them right back in, get this reset, get this rerun. Man, I hit the wrong button on my mouse, and I think my DPI's messed up. L. But yeah, no, didn't get too far in there, so not too much to worry about. And like I said, we'll get him back in, get that running. We'll get to see some more Ryu-Chun action. Yeah, fuck Comcast.
Yeah. Yo, Comcast and a lot of other places. I have RCN, and it's weird because, like, I feel like it's a mixture of RCN and like Twitch. Like, when I'm trying to stream, like, it just drops randomly. I have to like switch servers. I have to go to a completely different part of the world. But I get it. Internet issues are always going to be an issue, especially when there's a lot of people that are on right now because of COVID. Everyone's home, so it makes sense. But looking at the matchup just in general between Chun-Li and Ryu, Chun-Li's got quite a few anti-fireball things, and her footsie game's super strong. But speaking of strong, Ryu can get those hits and get that victory if he can land the hits. My man said, "Cat pulled the internets." Your cat pulled the cord.
Bro, that's cap. That's the excuse I give my boss when I shut my computer off. Like, if I'm having a bad day at work and I shut my computer off, I just Skype my boss to be like, "Oh man, the cat's playing with the router again. My bad. Let me log back on in a couple minutes."
It was all the cat's fault.
Yeah, right. That's the modern day dog ate my homework.
My dog, where I'm at and like where I commentate, like, if he steps a certain way, it'll pull the cord. So it is valid. It is valid. But still, at the same time, like, come on. We need to see pictorial evidence. Show me the cat. Show me the cat. I want to see this beautiful cat. This
Cat
cute
tax. Yeah, true.
Yeah. Hit me with the cat pics. But anyway, it's great. It's gonna be great to see this matchup just in general. Ryu, a character we don't get to see yet, but we get to see quite a bit in the Casa, but we don't get to see elsewhere. That's why you come through and watch this local action. You get to see characters that you wouldn't see other places. You get to see different tastes and variety. So that's one good reason to come through and watch the Casa. Where else are you gonna see a Ryu? Not many other places, I'll tell you that. Like there's not many other places got the Ryu on the deck, and I've been around the block and I haven't seen many Ryu players, but y'all out here, y'all unusual. So we're gonna see some Ryu versus action.
Sometimes you get like some like character whiplash when you go from like watching CPT and like some other streams, and then we come here and we got like Honda versus like Ken Grand Finals, and you're just like, what's going on in New England? Like something's different. I don't really understand what's going on. It's something in the water. Maybe they're just cold and their brain stopped working or something. But hey, we got that.
Yeah, but that's cool though. I like seeing that variety, that flavor. Quite different. And I can't wait to see how he's going to approach this matchup. I feel like, yeah, if he comes back, if he comes back, I can't wait to see this matchup because I want to see more of the Ryu and how they're playing these matchups. In the late Street Fighter 5 meta of the game, playing against Chun-Li's going to be difficult. She's got a lot of ways against the fireballs, and I think she really rules the neutral kind of play. But Dell's on fire definitely built different. So what's on paper ain't always going to translate to what's in the match. So let's see what happens like that if they come back. We'll have to see.
I like how quick Dom is with like the chat commands. Like as soon as it pops up, the guy's like got Nightbot open and just like editing something. So no, I do
real
think you're
time
right.
shit post.
That's so true. But no, you are right on this matchup. I feel having that nice long lunge punch that Chun really abuses, I'll say. It'll be really interesting to see what Delzon has in store for that. Definitely have to come in with that game plan to try and work around it, because you're just not that privileged. You don't have a similar button to challenge with.
Yeah, his some of his buttons are pretty stubby, and the ones that have the range, they don't have that they're a little more whiff punishable than Chun-Li. The problem with Chun-Li, I guess, or benefit to Chun-Li, is that a lot of her stuff retracts, so it's hard to actually get the whip punishes on the deck. You gotta be really astute and really aware. But Delzone, if you're a man like Delzone, you're definitely a studious person, because you've only been playing Ryu for this long. You've definitely put the time and effort, but you gotta put your back into it. Lud thinks out here with the big brain.
Oh man, they're on different sides. Cursed. All right, never mind. They swapped it back to where they were at the beginning of the last map. So they're doing good, trying to space it out. Fireball game coming out early from Lud though. Very interesting to me.
Definitely want to put that out just so you have some way of advancing, but Lud can toss you right through. A little bit on the predictive side, but Lud at this mid distance makes it a little bit harder to react. EX Fireball, speaking of fireballs, gets the knockdown, the push of the corner, and you said before, that fierce, that blast button of Chun-Li. Lud is throwing that sucker out. Look at that. Footsies on the deck. Purest of footsies, and finds a crush this time. V-skill pickup.
Oh, drops that at the end a little bit, but tries to pull it right back up. That parry working twice now. Definitely something you have to keep in mind, because it's different, right? Like, how often do you see Ryu and being able to take advantage of these parries? He went for the guard break.
I like the interruption. Lud is like, listen, you can't do that to me, dog. I done seen too many clips. Gets a sweep knockdown. One more hit to do it. Careful, Mr. Fire. You might get it put out real quick here by Lud thinks. Boston Fireball, but no big deal. It's only a little bit of damage.
Well, he needs a little bit more. Gets one. Trigger still ticking down for Lud. Is now expired. Parry was there, and he just walked up. Back throw.
With the armor of God, he walked up and got the back throw. Lud was thinking about too many things, but you gotta dumb it down to the Karate Man, to the vanilla style, baby. You put too many sprinkles, too many toppings on. Sometimes you just go vanilla. You just go real basic with it, and that's what happened there.
That head empty, throw only mentality definitely does you some good as they come out ahead. And a very similar situation in the last round. Lud getting an early advantage, just trying to stay alive. Huge jump in, but doesn't amount to much.
Yeah, didn't get the follow-up right there. That could have been a lot more. And I think if you're Ryu in this matchup, you need as much as you can get off every exchange, because your footsie game is really not as good as Chun-Li's as we've seen before, but his fireball game is really good. And, spacing out things, finds a conversion, goes right for the super. CA, not enough for the finish.
just barely enough, and it gives him such a huge advantage here. Anything will take it. Just needs to play this nice range game. Your footsie game is a lot more simplified now because you only need one. You don't need to worry about landing a nice little string combo. That's a bad start, though. CA
That's
available.
So unfortunate. Yeah, Lud can definitely take this. Just needs one more
Or
hit to do it for either person. Viewer for soul. Will he go for chip though?
It's definitely an option. Has a little bit of trigger left. Spends it, and it's only like 2 more hits into CA. Will shut this out. And Delzon just doesn't really have a whole lot. Form has the one EX bar. Might try and fish with the EX fireball, but
oh, the fierce Delzon! If you just backed off enough, if the clock was winding down, but dog didn't see it. The thing is, I feel like if he had backed off at least to the corner a lot more, he would have a few more seconds to play with and force Lud to come to him. But Lud was thinking, dog. It's in the name. He was big thinking, and he caught him. Now we're all equaled out. Who's gonna take this first game? Parry, sweep. Feeling like third strike. You ain't even play that game, I bet, Delzone.
I was about to be like, yeah, you're right. I didn't. That's an unfortunate activation, though. It does get quite blown up. Thrown back to the corner. Oh, that's he's done. It's a wrap.
B skill. Yep, the storms. Doesn't get the follow-up. Can Delzone survive one more hit? My man's got to find a way to thrive. Look at it. He's like, come to me. Parry, if he makes a comeback, this will be the best one in Street Fighter V history. But I'm telling you, ain't like that. Light kick anti-air. Lud watching the skies, and no surprise takes it when he had that health lead, had the meter on the deck to do it anyway.
He only needed like 74 more parries to build up enough bar to activate trigger again.
For real.
It was in the cards.
So...
He could have done it.
Oh man, it's so unfortunate. You look at moments like that, it's easy, easier said than done, to make those big comebacks, because he didn't really have much, but it would have been super cool, but it didn't happen like that. Lud takes the first one. Those will get a little bit more frisky with the aggression, but Lud trying to stay at that mid distance, poking with the medium that is blessed this season too as well. We're talking about buttons. Chun-Li definitely got a lot of blessed buttons, and that standing medium punch, really good for checking the neutral. Good jumping right here, V-skill to the corner.
Yeah, looking pretty good here. Doesn't seem like it does a ton of damage, but now you got the corner pressure. You can play your offensive game, and look at this, stuns already up and might have enough to kill. It'll be close. Not even a little bit close. Zero scaling, it seems.
One of the things that Chun-Li had problems with in previous seasons is acquiring that damage necessary. I feel like she had some damage, maybe not as much as Ryu, but she definitely had some damage, but she wasn't able to access the damage in the Oki. This season, she's been benefited by the blessings of the buffs, and she's working strong. Lud is definitely taking advantage of all these things. Good parry, though. Great read. With the wake up from Lud.
Yeah, Chun-Li definitely took the Rock Lee weights off and is feeling pretty good about it now. We did see that brief period in time where everybody wanted to play Chun-Li. That's huge. That connects. It trades. What?
You trying to get a DP after? I don't know if that connects, my friend. But Lud's going to connect with this V-trigger activation into EX. The second one goes to him. Lud in a clear advantage in how he wants to deal with this neutral. Just damn.
That was a nice CA, though. Delzon has some spirit of life left in him. And you're right, the DP after would have been an interesting link. Didn't quite work out. But the fact that you're doing a CA there just to try and regain the life normalcy and get some sort of advantage for you and be able to build up more meter as the round goes on, it's a really interesting decision that we don't see a lot of players, utilize, right? Like they hold these meter to get plus frames, to get more Oki and advantage, instead of just being like, I need to get these health bars closer together.
Right. My man's got to pull it together, though. I need to see that flame ignited. My man's getting absolutely destroyed. Never mind. Commentator's curse finds a connection right there, the EX. But Lud not is just yet. And you see my man still swinging. Needs to find the focus from sweep. Caught him deer in the headlights. And now push to the corner. Finds the counter hit too as well. No neutral jump for you. Oh, no. My friend. We've seen a few bad confirms right here, or non-confirms. Well, I'm going to confirm something for you guys right here. Lud is on match point.
Yeah, it only needs one more round, and if things continue at the pace they have been, this might be a quick one. Delzon trying to play a little bit farther back, trying to just, weather the storm. But they're just getting brutalized by these buttons.
Yeah, we said it before. The heavy punch, the other buttons too, the standing medium punch, all these buttons are coming in the clutch for Lud to peck away, find the confirms, and also the crouch medium kick, just in general, find the EX to continue the Oki. Delzo's not able to get the damage that he wants. That's anti-air though.
Yeah, shuts him down, gets the back throw too. Interesting enough, just gives Lud all that screen to work with. Lud gonna try and take advantage of a great solar plexus there. Brings it back to quite a lead for Delzon.
Nice EX Fireball. Delzo Fire kind of disrupting the rhythm, right? Like using the EX Fireball to cut through in the neutral, like, oh, you want to throw out fireballs? But if you throw out fireballs too much, I'm going to V-trigger activate, slide on through these DMs. EX Fireball again lands. Lud get hit with these a lot.
Does get slid under again, though. That's twice now. Does bring him all the way to the corner, and doesn't get the link, but trigger now gone. Delzon has a chance.
So dangerous. Anybody's game. Still nice. Crouching medium kick. The fade away. Delzone lives to play another day, but for how long? Lud still on set point.
Yeah, only needs one still. Looking pretty good. The parry, I feel like we're seeing less of the parry, but I also didn't think we actually saw too much success with it when we were seeing more of it. Like, we saw the parry connect and do nullifying things, but we weren't seeing advantage gained from it.
It's not really the best parry. You know, it's one of those parries where you have to be really specific on what you parry because some of the interactions actually don't benefit you, but Delzone's benefiting from this corner pressure right here. Throw loop city. Lud didn't press the button, no crush, not able to activate after sliding on through, and has a lot of bar at the bottom. How's my man gonna cook? What's on the menu? Can Lud land that final hit? EX Fireball dash up EXTP. I knew it. With the fire and the flames. Delzone Fire still in it to win it.
Yeah, making great use of that protagonist armor. Just had to be put in such a precarious position to truly activate their Sharingan. And so now they're coming through, picking up a game, looking to grab a couple more. And I don't think that's the right word. Sharingan? No.
Yeah, you're right. I feel like it is. That sounds right to me. I hear the theme music, the protagonist theme music playing in the background. He's going to have to turn it up to like 11 if he wants to take on Lud Thinks, because Lud Thinks is still on game point, but Delzone Fire finally got one on the board. Got to use this momentum for a heavy punch, connecting, not too much off of that. Sweep for a sweep right there, clean the floors, finds a counter hit, and trying to play this neutral game and doing well until Lud's coming in with these heavies and then jumping.
Ooh. Big corner carry here as well. Drops it right at the end, just in time to pick up the throw. Stun factor is going to go for the activation too. Stun bar now dwindling away. Good for Delzon, but it's not doing so hot in the health department. Does have CA almost available, but I thought they were dead.
And that's it, Lud. Again on set point. You don't want to be here, Delzon. You don't want to be. You got to get out of the zone.
Yeah, you got to survive, my man. Does get the EX Fireball trade. Back to neutral, trying to win over these buttons and just isn't given the same amount of space they had last game. These fireballs just, they're not as prominent, they're not as, multiple, and so Lud is feeling a lot more comfortable to walk forward and push these buttons.
He's definitely trying to claim some of that space that Lud's been taken away, and that fierce is going to make it super hard. If you get hit with that in the crush, there's going to be a big follow-up. Lud's looking for that. Delzone Fire trying to play the fireball game, anti-aired off the light, sweep activation, the tech to stay alive.
Yeah, we've seen that a couple times now, and it's worked out very well for Delzon previously, and is now being able to throw out these fireballs with abandon. Triggered now over, so he has to do this raw. Does have a little bit of EX in the tank, but Lud Thinks is almost fully metered up.
Yeah, he's got a lot to play with. Lud can actually, find a few confirms and get the win, but it ain't over just yet. Anti-air trade, still in favor of Lud as he finds the activation. Slide under, heavy kick, legs, the super CA. I'm gonna see you at this tournament, dog. Lud gonna take this.
Oh no,
wait, there's still
huge
some left on the deck. Oh, but the shimmy will take it, Lud. Says, I'm calling your bluff, bro.
I wonder if... I don't know. Yeah, I thought that was going to be it. Looking back at the stream, it does look like Delzon actually teched on Wake Up there. So I was expecting the throw right at the end, gets shimmied just enough, and like you said, knocks him straight out of the tournament. And Ludwig's moving on. Puts him in a position to play against Art, actually.
Man, to run one killer to another, but that's how it happens in the Casa. Nobody out here lacking or slacking. That's just how it be. That also is just how indicative of how strong people have become and the level of play that we have out here, right? These are people that have been in, the people that have come through have been in top 8s, top 16, even the CPT this year, in other tournaments as well. And no surprise that we're going to see this strong Street Fighter V action. Having a first to 3 as well gives you more time to play and deliberate things and figure out how you want to play, not switching your game plan, but switching your characters as well too. So that's also a cool thing about Casa in general. Having the first to 3s all the way through. Not every place does that, but having that difference on the deck is going to allow people to kind of play out, suss out things. We thought we were going to see Delzone kind of find something different there, but didn't happen. And now Furby. Young Furby gonna have to get a little bit younger. My friends at Teenage, he's gonna have to go a little bit lower. He's gonna have to be child size. All right, y'all gave me the grande. Give me the whatever the child size is for Starbucks. I don't know what the hell the child size is. Yo, chat, what's the child size for Starbucks? Give me that one. That's what I need to see from Furby. All right, because he needs to go young.
So tall.
Tall? Okay, there we go. I go into Starbucks and I'm just like, give me the small one. They're like, grande or tall or whatever. I'm like, I'm not conforming, okay? I'm not buying in. I'm not gonna even remember what it is when I leave out of this place. Just give me the thing I said, and give me some more matches. Casa, that's what's happening out here. Casa Online Weekly, Street Fighter 5 Edition, baby. McJezza running the Matcherino code, !Matcherino in the chat. McJezza tweeting this out and clipping all the cool things that you see. Get that Twitter clout. Don't leave it to high fight, baby, because we got more Street Fighter 5 action on your way. Chun versus Sim. Let's get it.
Such a weird Starbucks complaint to me, because I definitely feel the same way. But like, I took Italian in high school, so I know what venti means. But then also, like, I've never had that experience at Starbucks. I always just use the size. I say large, and they just listen to me. I don't know what it is.
I just get the side eye, dog. And if I'm Furby, I've been getting the side out of Lud things out here. Having to fight him and losing side is going to be difficult. This character can definitely rule the neutral once she gets in. Long range game might be a little bit more difficult for to deal with, but that's not happening here. Here we go, V trigger though.
Yeah, does eat up a lot of this space. He hits him with both in a row. Oh man, that's a lot of damage. Not relying on that trigger one to burn away slowly, just going for the big upfront damage, but can't take it as they do get kicked into oblivion.
Lud definitely, even though he was losing, it felt like he definitely had control of this entirety of the match right there, right? Can Furby keep him away? Can Art keep him away? And stay young, stay solid. Over the fireball, no jumping lands. Furby trying to keep that mid-range to long-range space because he knows if Lud gets in, it could be game over. Just like here.
I mean, Art, unfortunately, has played Mika into Chun. So it's just a whole day of please stay away from me, please don't touch me there. I just want to play Street Fighter my way. Just please go away. And
yeah, right. Like stay away, please. Please don't knock me down, please. Don't run the Oki game.
And unfortunately, it just happens, right? Like that's a trade that now gives Lud so much room to play with. Gets in, the slide buys a little bit, but he trades again. Like there's just no winning right now for Furby until they win. I was gonna say right there.
Hit to do it. Ooh, he was ducking long enough to avoid. Finds the fierce. Lud thinking about hitting my man with the CA, and this is a ton of damage. Not enough for the finish. Yes, it is. I forgot. That's a skinny boy. He ain't got a lot of meat on those bones. And Lud takes the first one.
Yeah, that's a bit painful to see. You go from the CA last round, living with a pixel, to now poor Art. Just not having the numbers there to stay alive. And going down 1-0. It is first to 3, though, so it does have quite a bit of maneuverability still.
Correct. There's still more room to play. I feel like Furby definitely had like the right ideas, but the sniper is just coming down a little bit too long, and Lud preparing for that too and having an option ready for that. And now having an option ready, the back fears, the 8-8, that coming through in the clutch. Furby has to think about that. Art has to think about that.
Something I think that may come up is, do we see a trigger change? Do we go from this trigger 1 or trigger 2 fireball to try and just get some more upfront damage to maybe potentially that, trigger 2 to do the more slow burn and eat up clock and eat up some of the screen as the set moves on?
I don't know if either trigger is going to be even a factor right now. The follow-ups, using the B skill as an air there. I can't believe it's happening like that. Lud, make it fall in the fireball. Unfortunate, but now that's just yet. We've seen Lud. Oh, nice punish. He knows to block, but can't block all the shooters on the roof with a scope, dog. You gotta check your 6. You check your 12. You gotta check your 6. Art with a dominant one this one, but for how long?
Yeah, definitely gotta check your 2 and 10s. Make sure you're driving straight down the road. And I think the trigger 2 is actually working in a way. I think Lud's been hit by actually every single one except for the very last there. So the streak continues. We're 4 for 5 now, I think.
I think it's allowing him a little bit more control in the neutral, like able to put something out that, you know, Lud has to actually, you know, deliberate on. I almost said Lud has to think about this, but he's about to think about these hits right here. B trigger activation, B skill pickup, the legs, wipe your shoes off before you hit the, come through the house. The tech to stay alive, but for how long? Be careful about what you do here. V reversal, Gray Life, heavy on Lud. The throw, anybody's game?
Yeah, trigger now gone for both sides. Pretty even EX meter, but doesn't even need it. Just gonna burn 2 bars in quick succession, and Art's gonna pick up their own game 1.
I know I joke and I, you know, make fun of sim players, you know, because they're zoners, you know, they're playing a zoner. But to be honest, though, you know, playing this character is definitely difficult. You see the decisions you have to make on defense, and also to have tight offense too. Like, and if you mess up on some of the offensive things, like we saw with the sniper, they can be punished. Or has to cycle both those sides very well, because Lud can go in and get the Oki and really run that gameplay where it's hard to you know, stay solid. Art right now with a good lead, poking away.
That's an unfortunate crush. It does give so much room to play with. Back in the corner here, already being forced to reversal. And that was an interesting. He got bipped right out of the teleport.
Yeah, Lud definitely checking a lot of this stuff, using the fierce. I like the back, you know, I like the palm that Lud's using. All these options are equaling a lot of damage on the deck. And Furby in the corner activates. You gotta think about this one. Right above the head, the bottom and belly. Gets the Cypher off. Ooh. And now blessing the dome in an 8 even Sunday sends out the medium. The jump back of Lud.
Second.
Is that gonna punish? It doesn't. Yo, Furby took a look at him for a second. He said, hold up. He said, hold up. I'm young Art, baby. I'm a young Art.
Those were definitely young buttons coming out. That was quick main reactions. And obviously working out, picks him up around, looking to pick up more, sets up with the EX Fireball, and Lud seems to be on the back foot now. Something seems to have changed in this matchup.
To me, it seems that like Furby's getting the most out of these exchanges, and when V trigger happens, he's able to get enough damage where he can play comfortably, which hadn't been happening before. Like we didn't, as you had said, we didn't be seeing V trigger land enough to deal the difference, but when it does, it makes up the damage. But speaking of damage, Lud damaging Furby, piecing my man up, B skill up to the ground, off the ground, EX legs, it does it again, the storms, twice as nice, baby.
Yeah, I was a little concerned at the end there, being like, man, that's a lot of scaling, using the guard break into all this damage, but no, lets it go, gets the instant overhead for the stun, and now we find ourselves one apiece here in game number 3.
Yo, Art needs this one. Yeah, he definitely, but he needs this, right? He needs to go up 2 and have that momentum and keep going with that. That's what you need as much as possible. And it's looking like it may be like that. My man's sitting on that Gucci Mane yellow right now. Can he keep it alive?
Is going to get dropped off a little bit. Stun no longer a factor this round. And yeah, you definitely want to see those golden letters. All 7 of them up on the screen. It's looking pretty close. Only needs a little bit more.
Look at the movement. What a reaction. Perfect KO. Gucci. Art. You know, my man, if he's OR, he don't listen to that. But if he's young Art, he about that life. And he is about this sim life, dog. Zoner, by the way. And by the way, he is 2 up. One more. And young Art is coming through the bracket.
Yeah, definitely a really good round there from Art. Very clean. And I think Lud's starting to get a little flustered, right? Like, this is a much different Lud things than we saw last matchup. And it seems to be the sim, right? He's teleporting away. There's lots of weird little small interactions that Art's actually ending up benefiting from and ending up in the life lead. And Lud hasn't been able to run the same game plan that we saw in game 1 and the last series.
Lud's been checked by a lot of air-to-air approach. I think that's also been a problem. A lot of the jump-ins, B-skill catches on the floats, but Art is kind of timing things differently. But this jump-in lands, but it doesn't land quite the right way. Art sending out the B-trigger. Fall to this, my friend. Look at the damage that's happening here.
He just V-skilled twice into the trigger ball in a row. Like he just like hit it and was like, oh wait, let me do that again, and then got cracked by it again. Yeah, it's oh man, talk about stubborn. But things are looking good. Trade going in favor of Lud. Stays alive, has to hold that though, and oh no, set point.
Set point for young Art. It's looking super strong. What a cool thing it'd be to see Art do this. If he takes a tournament with the NLBC and Casa, both super stack tournaments, that's going to be a statement. Sim players can't downplay like that. I shouldn't even say that because he might throw right now. He might throw. He might be like, no, I can't let people know how strong this character is. But he's looking strong as a player. Lud throwing at the EX, not working. And I like how Art knows to take his turn and just checking him. Air to air though, back down to the ground you go.
Listen, to be able to win both these stacked-ass tournaments in the same week, right before the holidays, talk about gift giving on Twitch. Definitely going to want to feel that one. Trading once again. Oh, I thought that was toast. I thought they reset into the orb.
But poor Lud right here getting crushed. The follow-up, one more hit to do it. EX Fireball meets him in the skies. The reversal denied. The follow-ups. But the shooter's on the roof with the scope. Boom, boom. Says Art as he shoots Lud out of this tournament and moves on in the bracket. Bro, Art is on the tings right now. Don't tell me this man ain't young.
Staying alive, moving forward. Gonna find themselves up against an Akuma player, though.
Oof. Could you imagine your reward after playing that difficult matchup is to play against an Akuma player, to play against one of the best Akuma players in these regions, right? Like, definitely no slouch out here. Like, if you came through the Casa like this, you've been making waves in a lot of CPT tournaments and things like that, you definitely an accomplished Akuma player. And in general, that's a matchup where, you know, if they understand the matchup, it's difficult for Sim. And I'm sure that they fought each other. I'm sure they play each other, you know, in ranked. I'm sure they ran sets. I'm sure they see each other in Casa or any other tournament. So I'm sure that the knowledge is there to fight this character, because Sim can make a Shoto match, you know, feel a little bit unusual, feel a little bit strange, right? But it may not be that way.
True, but we're going to take a break here from the basement. We're going to head back upstairs. We're going to be moving into winner's side once again, where we do have Zaffarino facing off against Flux Waves, Sagat versus the Mystery Man, and we are going to have to see what the decision is, because I wonder if Flux is feeling that Mika in this matchup, or if it's going to be more into the... Oh man, there's so many people in here now.
Hello?
Yo,
oh, let's go! It's time for the mosh. Who we got? Who's in the mosh right now?
Why you got quiet? What's up, Doc?
I heard so many pings. I heard a bunch of pings, and I was like, "Who is joining and leaving?"
Was it a bunch of pings or just one big one?
No, it was like bing, 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 and I was like, "All right,
Yo,
who's having Discord issues?"
We're here to pick up the pennies.
What bachata song was that? Do that again?
What? Bing, 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 bing.
What is that?
My feet started moving. Hold on.
That's.
Oh man, got a beat. He got a beat with it. I'm like, ding, ding, ding.
he said, ding, 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 ding.
All right, so nobody
Bolton.
put the money in the Matcherino. Send the money to Doc SoundCloud. He's gonna do with the remix.
Yeah.
Listen, no, if you really want to do that and you want
Custom
to
beat every
support
month.
the community, love in the community, and you want to move on from PogChamp and use the Brad Champ.
Oh,
Brad Champ.
Oh wow.
Yo, fuck PogChamp.
Exactly.
Fuck outta
Give
here.
us the Brad Champ. Give
Fuck
us
outta
the
here,
Brad
PogChamp.
Champ.
Are you
Yo,
looking at the chat right now, Cola? There
if
is- the Brad
you
Champ
still use
exists,
PogChamp
and
in
I'm-
2020, you're a
I'm
fucking
so-
loser.
I'm so fucking mad
Talk to him.
that I have to sub to somebody else to use my own face as an emote on Twitch.
Yo,
Why don't you
Brad,
just-
turn
why
your
don't
you just
microphone
start
up.
You should have
Brad,
licensed
turn
that.
your microphone up.
Bro, if I get
Yo, is it quiet? I
DMCA'd
don't
for
know
a
what the deal is.
fucking Twitch emote, I'm gonna be sad.
Is it even no, don't even ask, because Twitch will do it, right? All right,
Yeah.
looks like it's a poison pick versus Sagat, and this is good, right? You trade with the fireballs, you're living all damn day.
I do
Yeah, I'm
like
not really
this.
trying to play Mika into this.
Not especially Zaf, right? Like Zaf's been playing pretty good zone tonight, not really being too interactive.
Zap's
My man ain't
fireball
trying to get
game is
mixed.
immaculate. And I love when you watch Zap stream and look at the way he breaks down his fireball game is so interesting. Like, it's so calculated when he does that. Yeah, we see monkey business in the chat, not in the mosh pit because he got a bad back,
Monkey.
clearly. Not trying to throw down.
Oh my god, the damage.
That's
you
what
just
she's
call
known
Monkey
for.
old?
Poison. Those whip
He's
trades, too.
Probably younger than most of us, right? I feel like Monkey's like that's a young dude.
Didn't he just turn 21
I'm
this
old,
year?
so
Monkey is 11 years old. This is a well-kept secret.
oh wow.
Listen,
Can't let him
I
in the
heard him
tournaments.
drinking.
Ooh, feature the fireball. Finish.
What a toddler.
My man's a toddler. Ain't young as young are. Okay, first one goes to our man Zaffarino. Everyone wants to see the. I feel like there's a big portion of people that want to see the king win, right?
That's got a hometown hero. Element.
Yeah,
I'm,
right?
I'm just here to watch Zaffarino win the last Casa tournament of 2020.
Bruh.
So that I
This
can
the
say
guy?
that he won the offline Casa tournament and the online Casa tournament in the same year.
Talk about booking.
Damn. Yeah, for real. A lot of stun racked up here.
Oh, back to the
Oh,
corner though.
walk it out.
Zap in pressure now. Plus frames. Reversal it out
If
though.
I had a nickel for every time Zap was about to get stunned and got the back throw in the corner and managed to turn the whole round around off of it, oh shit.
Hold on
Back
now.
to the corner, eh?
Hold on now.
Oh,
the
hold
Zaffarino.
Don't
Reel
enter
that
me.
sucker in. The weight in the bait, baby. You want to
Hold
just
it.
smash out, crouch, and medium punch all damn day? You want to turn your fucking brain off? Let me show you what's good.
That move was supposed to be good. Baiting it out is so smart. Like, thinking the do nothing offensive, like hard move is so cool.
Just you jump right in front of him, it's like, and they whip him like, got him. That's the anime
Gotta
right
chill and
there.
not
Oh,
use
he's going
so
for
many
this?
expletives.
Oh, you're right, you're right. My bad, my bad.
I want to say fuck right now, really bad.
Yo!
Oh damn,
do
he
that.
said it.
We're allowed one per match.
Yo, what if my mom's watching?
That's fine. She's an old woman. She can do it. She can
swears.
understand these words.
She says it
It's
swears.
not the first time she'll have heard a curse word in her life.
Wait,
Those
who-
ears aren't
That's real.
virgin.
Wait,
We can't say that word on Twitch. Shit. Sorry,
Curse.
Dom. No virgin.
Oh,
It's
No,
not
no,
okay.
no.
Oh,
no! Careful.
EX! He throws that sucker out raw?
Somebody,
Ooh! Short shimmy.
I'm sorry, somebody's mom.
Listen, I can't help it. The king is on the deck. I'm a little bit biased. Yo, double dash tech? I can't believe he did that. Who do you think you are, kid?
That's not right, you either. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was double dash with Sagat. This big ass man.
That's a
I'm gonna need to
semi-right
see the
trying to rev up.
backdash forward jump opener at least once in this set. If we're gonna see high level play, wow, that overhead, good blocks.
Stun's still a factor
short.
though. Does get out with the Molotov.
All right, Molotov's over. Another one.
So much
I
damage.
would've
That combo
Next
just
hit.
chunks you
popped
so
that
fast.
super on some real-
Zap still has a lot of damage though. Oh, he went for the EX knee bait again, but Poison was ready for it that time.
Oh, the jump in
Oh,
doesn't
no,
earn
the
the rest of
whiff!
it, though.
I can't believe that whiffed.
Oh, I'm so stunned with the jump.
Good check.
The fade away. Whew. That
They
was
can be
that
so
would
hard
like that
sometimes.
was about to come through.
To-
Yeah.
to
Fluxed
like
didn't
check
win
those
that, he would have
whiffs.
hated himself for like 3 days, at least.
There's a lot more time to hate yourself after this one. If you're thinking Casa, it's like to have like 3 weeks in between. If you come to that nail biter loss, it's like, oh man, I really gotta get the
he's
run
gonna
back.
find like another
January?
tournament to play in like.
Yeah, no, you don't want that. You don't want
Yeah,
to
but
sit
it's not
there
about
and
that.
think
It's
on it.
like it's your memories when you win tournaments. Your memories about the ones you lost, right?
Oh, big true, big true, big true.
Listen, at least you don't have to do esports poses like Monkey does when you lose.
He doesn't have to do it.
Why does he have to do that? Why does he?
Is he contractually obligated?
It's his own
no, he is.
self-imposed curse.
Yo, if there's one
He
thing I
has,
learned today,
it's
it's you gotta
the
look at your
contracts
contract.
that he has. Yeah.
you look at your
Yeah.
contracts.
I'm just gonna say that. That's it.
Yo, he paid
pose.
$200
Top
a month,
secret.
and he was contractually obligated to
Yo, wow,
esports.
'cause he's
Damn.
is that gonna
Money
kill?
Paul James Chen.
Yo, that
That
might
is
be.
the
He's living.
brutalest-
James is fine.
This
Big
is
James is under
it's a
control.
live kill. Oh goddamn! If you would have thrown a fireball, we would have got checked. Good defense.
Oh,
and throw it at the right moment.
Sometimes.
Thread the goddamn needle. Yo, Zaffarino, built different.
I am
That's
stressed.
that big boy health.
He
If
did it
he's
because
any
he's
other
smart.
character, he's dead there. Except
Oh,
Abigail.
look,
but
look who's in the tournament staff chat right now. Look who's in the
Oh,
tournament
no.
staff chat.
pain.
Oh god,
Running
it's
from
from
come on.
so many.
Uh-oh.
from
Uh-oh.
the backstage.
How do you do
Yo,
it?
so real
He's
quick,
on mobile.
I feel like every time I see Zaf play another character, he's secretly training his Sagat mentally. Because he comes back to Sagat, and his Sagat looks nastier. It's like, oh, you're playing Seth? I feel like, no, this is exploratory Seth.
No,
mean,
Seth is like a
that's
juice
facts, though.
cleanse.
That's
Seth
what
is
I
like
mean.
Juice cleanse an enema?
Yeah, it's
The
not.
Seth
He's not
enema?
training himself mentally. He's letting himself like relax. He's like, I could just do whatever.
I'll say your subconscious can process information much quicker than your actual consciousness. So there is scientific proof to prove that. But
Fair,
this
fair.
round's not looking good.
Yeah, Seth is like a yoga retreat.
Oh.
Oh,
Max
Oh,
Rate-
I don't know about that.
Wow.
here we go.
That's-
Gets it confirmed still.
Okay.
One more tiger. Never mind. All gone. Has a lot of
Alright,
else
this is
far to
tough.
burn through.
Ooh, big jump in, doesn't
Wow.
believe. Ooh, believes in the
Really good
dash,
jump
She's
in.
though.
making these comebacks.
Next
Trying
hit.
to get the DP.
Oh!
Was
You
that like a
believe too
throwback
much.
DP? Or maybe
Shout out
he
to
went
Alex
fireball, I
Smith.
don't know. Oh
It
my
might have
God.
been, I mean, it could have been like he walked forward and then went for overhead, but got
Oh, okay.
like negative edge DP maybe.
Good old negative.
Nah.
I think
that
he
was a
just believed in it.
That was a patented Zaffarino DP. You always get one
Damn.
of those.
Oh, that one too.
Nothing
Alright, he
but
gave him
hit
two.
binder.
He gave him two.
He's trying to give us more matches. That's why. He's trying to give us more matches.
Debatable.
Oh man.
That's nice. Hey, it's
Alright,
Monkey.
Everybody be quiet. Everybody be quiet.
Be cool.
We'll chill out.
All right, I'm going off.
Monkey. What? What?
Ooh.
Feeling so.
Alright, good night, guys.
Bunch.
But it's like, all right, bye.
Oh my god, that killed.
It all this started
Alright.
because my man tried to go for that classy ass DP. Like he was like, this is gonna land as a
For no
throw
reason.
bait, but look at where you're at right now. Look at where you're is right now. All right, I'm trying to keep it PG. All right, I'm trying to keep it PG.
Technically,
no,
it started
go
when
off,
he
go
did
off,
that activate
All right, you got me.
DP, which probably should have been knees, but like he went up into the sky instead.
Listen.
But even if you went knees, it would have been negative
Listen
right
is
there.
saying
So
it's
like,
a throw
what are
bait.
you
It's a
doing?
throw bait. HPDP
Yeah, no,
is thrown.
Liston is saying, yeah, that was my hang
was a
up. I
while
feel like
ago.
I always forget that Sagat's throw and vuln DP is not the same one as the regular cast.
Yeah.
Do you feel like it's worth going for that on that last hit scenario though? Is there like
Fuck no.
maybe,
I'm not
yeah.
But that's why it is, right? Because they don't.
Yeah, that's why it is
Right,
worth it.
right, exactly. Wow, that was deep.
Like who else is doing that besides Ken players?
That had Street Fighter 4 vibes all over it. Yeah, it's that shit.
Oh yeah.
Well, you know that's
Oh,
where you
no.
see Seth getting to someone, right? It's like you get so used to the dive kick, and you're just like, I can just throw bait whenever I want. I'm not gonna get crush counted for half my life bar. Like,
Oh my god.
Right.
Speak of.
The bravery Zaf has when he counter pokes with like crouch strong.
Ooh, good evasion.
Oh, the medium
Good
kick.
poking.
Zap on set point. The king on
Again.
set point.
karate.
Grab your chest, baby. Grab your goddamn chest.
I like the challenge on the Molotov with the fireball to not be held into block
Nice.
stun. That was nice.
Nice.
Yo, the one true meaty.
There
Two
it
meaty
is.
tiger shots in a
The
row.
deep squat.
Oh, it doesn't
Oh,
exist.
no. That was a fireball. That was a fireball. That was
You're
a fireball.
bullying.
That was a
Yeah,
fireball.
that for sure was. Yeah.
Yo, that's a big equalizer in life though, and now Flux has VT on deck. You're
Oh,
looking at
never
like
mind.
40
It's
to
all gone.
50%
Oh,
life
wow.
on the
I'm
next
sorry,
hit.
what?
Converting 2 bars.
Yeah, who?
Right, Zav.
In the corner.
All right, Zav. Pressure. Backs away. Fireball. Look at this pressure right here. What are you gonna do?
One.
What are you gonna do? You gotta come to me. Oh,
One more.
you coming to me, baby? You coming to me?
Oh, that
Working their way in.
Damn.
Working their way back out. Great block.
Your
Version
original
again.
start.
Yeah, no punish though on the overhead.
So good.
No punish,
It
no
won't take
bar.
Zap is just chilling.
He's just trying
not
to build
actually
this
playing.
bar so he can shoot him. This is
In
some
the
got him.
final
biased ass
finish.
Shot
commentary.
him.
Hold on, I'll be right back. I gotta update this bracket.
Zaf. Where's my man at? People, tell me where my man is at right now. Tell me where Zaf is with Sagat, with the last Casa. The last Casa. Tell me where he's at right now, people.
Wait, is
grand
that the
finals, man.
last
Just say-
guy in the last Casa?
Yeah.
I'm gonna just say, I know St. Cola was commentating quite a couple of tournaments across this whole quarantine, but I don't know where else you can see St. Cola get so excited by a winners finals that you see what he acts like when he's swiping on the Tinders.
Dog. I'm about to break my goddamn table because
Doesn't
to
this
see
man have a
Zaf,
girlfriend?
to
Why are
see
you
this,
snitching on him?
bro, Don't worry, she don't listen to this commentary. We go. She don't listen to this commentary.
I'm just looking for
Clip
fighting
it,
game players
ship
on
it.
there.
I was kidding.
Delete
Yo,
this
the new
entire
Matcherino
pod.
app is gonna be lit.
A little different.
He said, "Yo, DR, thank God."
Matchmaking.
Oh man.
Fighting games are a pretty intimate one-on-one experience.
That's
So
true.
we're gonna have Hochi versus Art up next, heading back down to the losers bracket. Akuma versus Sim, guys. Who
St. Cole
is
is
the
gonna
most
come back with a
downplayed
secret family.
character?
Damn.
What?
Yeah, truly.
Yo, how
back
did
from
you
the
go
DR
from
with a
giving me
secret
shit for that
family.
joke to doubling down on it?
I like it.
That's what we're here for,
I'm
Brad.
super on
Let's run
board with it.
Yo, Saint's never gonna come back.
This is the
No,
last
that's crazy.
time. The
Don't ever
last
say
time, you
that.
guys. I am blessed. This. No, I'm just kidding. Yo, this is one of my favorite. This is one of my favorite
Bro.
places. Real talk. You know, this is one of my
Oh
favorite
my
places.
God.
The mosh pit.
That was
One
such
of my
a
favorite
political
places.
thing to say. Get out of here.
Bruh.
Pack your damn bag.
All right, I'll see y'all later.
Baby, come back.
Roll
Let's
2
see
feet
what you
back
got.
from your webcam.
Cola, please.
Yo, the proverbial Casa door that we always talk about opening up the show every night just got slammed shut by St. Cola leaving.
Damn. I'll see y'all later. But I can't leave now. Hoshi versus Young Art. Who could leave during this match right here? This is gonna be aha.
Yeah, Art's
Yep.
been looking pretty young recently. Just saw him win next level over Idom actually. A couple
Mhm.
days ago.
Damn,
Yeah, I gotta watch that match.
But this is Akuma, guys, right? Like,
Yeah,
this
I
should
feel
be
like
easy.
you don't see
The
a lot of
character's
high level
trash.
Akuma at NLBC at like at the top 4 level. Like they're super good Akumas there, but like you don't see them playing in grants very often. So I'm curious to see how this match goes. 'Cause I don't see Dalsum Akuma in that tournament as frequently as you would think I would.
That's right. We don't
Oh,
see
you're
it here
right.
that much either. This is a specialty. But that's just
But
because we
Art-
don't have sim players here at the Casa.
Look at him trying to finish.
Man, shout out to
Wow.
Adnan.
How
who's
many?
Certainly somewhere. Sorry, bud.
Yo, how many seconds
Gale.
passed while he was in the air there?
That was at least like
Oof.
7-8 seconds of
Yeah.
just waiting to get V-skill upper and it not coming out because Art was just using his
that shit,
frequent
right?
flyer miles.
Jochi making an interesting choice there to not block the fireball, afraid of the mix-up situation. But he's about to get VT by blocking something.
Wow, how did that not
the
punish?
activation now?
Yeah, demon flip.
Yo,
I got
what
bar?
space in between us?
Screw it.
There's that
What
EX
space
noble
in
strategy.
between us?
Yo, this one's for everyone who thought EX Kunai was good. Let's go.
Hold on now. He's screwing us. Hold on now. You was down for you, not even on the damn screen? Bro, you just brought your character not even on the damn screen. That
Yo,
is
what if
like
EX
busted
Kunai
out
was your
here.
Yo,
whole
guys, chill.
body?
He's an anime player. He's
Yo.
an anime player.
Right, right.
Cola is really about to go. Cola's really about to go update his down player tier list.
Put me on
Want to
there.
move the Ibukis up.
I'm trying to
You're
go
not in
viral.
trouble.
Every Street Fighter player in here got so angry just now.
Oh god, dog.
Bless.
But you look at what's on the screen. This character right here gets downplayed. Both of them.
Oh
get
my
downplayed.
god!
They get
That's what
downplayed
I
right
thought.
here.
That was so
Big.
gross.
Big.
He went
He
straight to the
deserved
deep
that,
D.
right?
What
Yo,
do
he
you mean?
worked
did
really
have
hard.
to.
He like
Yeah.
got hit a couple of times, and then he got V-trigger, and then he was allowed to turn the game into Marvel vs. Capcom.
Oh,
Do you
cool.
think that Great Life's getting lost? Oh, he lost it all and a little bit more. In range of his
You-
minion,
one
killing
more?
him now.
The anime player mentality there, though, is really key because you see something strong, you're like, that's broken. You see something fucked up, you're like, that's cool.
Yeah.
All right, that's a good one.
That's fair. That's,
That's a good point.
it gives you
I don't
like
think I've
a
ever seen a
weird.
Tatsu crossover like that.
I have. I've never seen it hit that deep.
Yeah, that was real close.
Like the fireball was in the negative y-axis. Like it was not on the screen.
In a completely different
Armor
like
through.
dimension. It was in the 4D dimension.
Bro, that 4D chess is
Oof.
tough. I don't know who else plays it, but it's not easy.
I don't know.
Don't
Most of
try to
us are
sound
still stuck
smart
on
right now,
regular
Dante.
chess.
Please don't try and
Out
sound
here
smart right
binging Queen's Gambit.
now. That show
Brad,
was
that's
fire.
not gonna help.
That show was fire.
I don't know, I feel like they need to put, like,
We've seen that
V-trigger in
happen twice
chess. I'm kinda
V-trigger
tired
in
of it.
chess?
It's too much neutral.
That's why you have EX Fireball. Too much neutral. I'm done with it.
Yeah,
Just
over it.
done.
Oh, you're dead. Oh, you're
Yeah,
dead.
you definitely.
What would V trigger and chess
Plus.
do?
Come on.
Give your
Chess
king
do?
more
Yeah.
mobility?
It makes all your pawns move like queens.
True.
It gives your rook
That's-
super armor.
Horrifying. Well, it depends on which V trigger you pick.
Yeah.
It might give your knights AoE.
All right, that's kind of dope though. Like they deserve that. They're
Right?
knights, right? Like, have you ever seen like Lord of the Rings? Like
Are
when
you-
Rohan shows up and just
hate you
fucking
people.
trucks through
Are you
people?
downplay?
Like
Where the
horses
chess
have
people at?
AOE.
My man is
Are you downplaying the
a
riders
knight.
of
My man-
Rohan?
It's not even
My man is
not even in
downplaying
chess.
a knight.
in chess.
Yo,
dog.
so hold up.
Intense.
The last
Hold
thing I'll say on Queen's Gambit. I remember I was watching Queen's Gambit and I was like, this reminds me of the FGC. And obviously everyone had that. That's not the original thought. All I thought to myself is when she went to hang out with Benny, I was like, man, all this is missing is two professional people getting told that they're stupid by amateurs and then sleeping on a basement floor. And not 5 minutes later that happened.
I'll have you know,
Like,
I've
then
never
they saw
slept on a
Benny's
basement
apartment.
floor.
Yo, they saw Benny's apartment and then I was like, oh, okay, now it's the FGC.
I've been to that
Okay,
apartment
but what they-
before. I've been to
but
that
here's the
apartment right after I got my prefix.
What?
I was gonna say, like, you know, did they
no.
get sponsored
Alright.
brutally? You know? Okay. You should've
Back
put me
to the
on.
match.
You should put me on, baby. You should put me on. Good jump in. Let's go.
Yeah,
Hope she
black
going in with the red
Oh,
team.
no.
These skills built
Black
that deep on,
accents over
baby.
here, you know what I'm saying?
You can't stop me.
Why are you gonna make it like that?
I can't really figure it out. It's tough for them. I get it.
Right, you gotta
Look
hold
at
that.
this democracy of damage from Hoshi getting the victory. Damn ain't paying, dude ain't paying no damn bills out here.
My man is reaching for the stars right
I'm done. I'm gonna stop.
Yo, this
I'm
is
gonna
what
get
the
going.
mosh
I can't
does to
stop.
Cola.
You're getting me out of esports for a little bit, and this is what happens.
Well, you know,
Oh,
we're in top
we
3 territory.
DJ.
This match could cost someone $100.
Wait, that
true.
wasn't first to 3. They still have one more to go. They still
Arts-
have
Yeah,
three
on the
rounds.
way back
Arts
now.
potentially
That's
switch.
2-0
Art's
Hoshi.
over it.
I personally,
It's like-
I'd like to see Art
This
use
guy.
V Trigger 2 if he's gonna stay with Dawson.
I would like to
You
see
think
Art
that
use
makes that
Falk.
difference?
Yeah, I was
Yes,
about to
but I don't
ask,
get
is
to
there
pick.
any value in switching to Falk? I don't know if that's a
No,
better matchup.
no,
Yeah, I don't think so.
that's even worse. Sim can make
I,
that
Really?
character
I
way more
believe
uncomfortable.
it.
Yeah,
Although you do get that one button
That's true. Yeah.
reversal.
Advantage state's really good.
Sim has
I
far
don't
better
know.
movement.
All I know is whenever
and mobility options to get away from Akuma. But
Yeah.
with V Trigger 2, he can put up the ball, and that's a little bit of a wall to get away from him again.
Mhm.
So like the issue here was that he kept trying to activate on block with V Trigger 1. And he was getting V reversal, so it'd be like a far. Okay, he's gonna play fall.
Well, so
The thing is,
you know, hey, fuck
no-
us, you know.
No, but you're right, and it's the carpet, like when Akuma can carry so much in the air with Demon Flip and Air Fireball and stuff. Like, what are you doing with the flame carpet in neutral, right? And like,
Yeah.
the thing about reversal is that it's nice to have it to threaten it, but also like, what trouble can it get you in?
Mm-hmm.
And I
All
guess
that being
the
said-
mine here is kind of a similar thought process, but I don't think it has the same weight as the Trigger 2 Dawson would have.
There we go.
And I'm
Yeah, I
also
think-
optimistic in Art's ability to maneuver with a character like Folk, because of like just him knowing how to maneuver as a fighting game player.
Yeah,
He's
you have
getting
like
beat
4
down
pills
there.
up
Air
on
resets
that.
are killing him. There we go. All right, it's paying off.
Oh man, that
Wanna
worked
know.
out.
There's also the question of like unfamiliarity. Not that Dawson is like the vanilla matchup of this game, but Falk is definitely a pretty underplayed character. I don't know if
True.
you might be betting on some unique situations that Jochi's not ready for.
Containment's the game plan once you have the VT1 activated, canceling into combos on hit plus on block, and we still got like 2 or 3 cancels available for Art, even while retreating.
Oh, look at that!
Pulling it up now.
The
sick.
bubble gum. Yo.
Okay.
Equally
Yeah,
sick. Is
so-
that gonna hit him? Yeah, that would have hit him. Damn.
So yeah,
Would it
finding
have
these
killed, though?
spots where like trades are weird
No.
and you can get little hits like that V skill, I think he's gonna force a big adaptation.
That animation hitbox on the mine
Yuck.
there was jank. It was so far away when it exploded.
All right, stomps plus frames.
out.
Don't press the damn button.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean, Art just does not want to be in the corner, which he's doing a really good job of avoiding.
Oh no, he
Didn't
confirmed.
Yeah, good reversal right there.
Yeah, having a
control
reversal
confirmed.
changes so much in the matchup.
It does, but then you have to think about the other things. Okay, now, never mind. Side switch EXDP. Put you in here. Get the counter hit. Lock down with this ball. Oh, my man is being oppressed. He got out of his corner.
Yeah,
Let
Brad,
my
there's,
people go.
there's definitely
No!
lag on stream, Brad. I don't know if I got it on my copy of Street Fighter, but
I
there's
definitely got it on
some.
mine.
I got it on sweet
My round's
Discord.
already over right
Boom.
now.
My man Cola is
Who won?
holding it down for the squad right now.
Cola, wait,
Oh, yeah.
how's the
It was,
future?
it was
Right.
Furby. No, wait, no, I'm sorry, Oshi.
Woo!
Sorry.
Alright, it's alright.
What are you guys on the last round right now?
No.
Between the two?
I'm on round 2.
Because
No,
Hoshi
oh
got
my
the
God,
last
we're
one.
that
Can
far
I get
back.
a time check? Can I get
Wait,
a time
are you
check?
really?
Time on the clock.
I just
I'm on
finished round
78
2.
seconds.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
I'm on
Hold on.
75
Hold on,
seconds
hold
right
on.
now in the last round.
Keep through on mine. Maybe
I'll
Dom's
just watch
internet
yours.
is struggling.
Okay.
But
I'm going too far in the future, baby. Red
Yeah,
fireballs
too
coming
much.
through in the neutral.
Ooh, anti-air?
Ooh, good awareness, young Art with the young reactions.
yeah,
Playing the full screen game really well.
And as soon as he came close, counter hit 3-frame in a medium to top tier tactic.
He's still helping out.
Yo, speed of top tier, EX Demon Flip. The thing about Akuma having all those options, the Home Depot of Street Fighter 5. Tell you, my
Wow,
man's got
Home
fireballs
Depot
on
does
aisle
have a
6, Tatsu's on aisles 12. That's what he's about.
Home Depot's the glass cannon. What is Lowe's?
Lowe's would be like, yeah, Lowe's
Damn.
sucks, so you'd have to have something terrible.
Oh my God.
Like the guy.
Wow.
Yo, you don't get instant overhead at Lowe's. That is only Home Depot.
That's true.
that's a Home
right.
Depot special.
Can't even order that shit online.
Yeah.
Oh, what does that make the score? That makes it.
That's
That's over.
3-0.
that's over,
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
That's
Clean.
3-0.
Oh, all right, cool. Well, GG's,
Look
I
at that
guess.
L with
I'm
next
still
day.
watching the
Shucks.
show. Oh, yeah. No,
Is
it's
this
over.
is
It's big
this
over.
something
Oh,
we've seen
fuck.
before?
Yeah, them into overhead. There we go.
All right, cool.
Art tried to come back with that fault, but that was not the play.
This is Fluxwave's time to shine though. For anybody else, or is that just
No, I heard it as well.
Yeah.
I heard it.
Who
It
has
did
the
exist.
sound on in their discords? What sort of masochist are y'all?
Listen, I
Having
gotta
sound
hear
on
when
I find it
people
soothing.
come in.
Yo, that's a good point.
How is that?
I've never
It's
even-
normal, right?
I've
like if
never
I'm
even
in
considered.
if I'm in a channel chilling, like having a conversation with somebody, I want to know when somebody else pops in. Because what if we're talking about like some
Them.
confidential shit or something,
Oh.
right?
Sure.
Yeah, and that's why you detected me sneaking into the mosh pit late to the local here in Casa before anybody. You heard that Discord.
Yeah, you had the feelers out. You had wards down.
Yeah.
You just use your eyes to look over. That noise is. I hate that noise.
How many
What I
screens
love
do you
is
think I
Casa
have?
Loses fights.
I only have
Bro,
two
I got
screens.
two. I got two
Yeah.
screens too. Hook it up. You gotta be looking back and forth, baby. You don't need the sound. That
No,
sound is
because
so.
I got the game and Discord on one, and I got the stream on the other.
Oh, you have the stream running too?
Yeah,
Or you mean through the
Yeah.
thing? Oh, I
got
get you. I
the
get you.
instant replay.
like
I
Twitch
get.
Twitch chat.
Ah.
Listen, which like, all right, I'm gonna be real. I talk so much trash on Twitch chat, and yet I still have it up every Casa stream.
I do
And
too.
like,
But
I might
the
go
concept
with
is
that.
Then I'll go to
different, though. It's
Twitter.
okay.
We like
That's
chat
okay.
in this house.
I'll go to Twitter and be like, delete Twitch chat as I'm looking at it, scroll through.
We don't really have degenerates in our Twitch chat.
No,
Yeah,
we
our
got,
Twitch
we
chat
got
is
shooters in
wholesome.
check.
Not everyone is quite so lucky.
That's true.
See, nobody
Yeah,
wants
not-
to be
not-
a degenerate.
Not the CPT chats and the other, like Salt Mine. Salt Mine's pretty good. Salt Mine's pretty good.
Salt
pretty
Mine-
good.
Our,
Like,
Some of the
our
other
Twitch
ones
chat
are
is like the
nice.
Smithsonian gift shop.
Well, it's
I feel
because
like
Bunch
the only
is
thing you have to
Bunch
worry
is
about on
quick with
Salt
the ban
Mine is
button.
getting fired.
Mm.
Oh, I be shooting off. I be out here with the blicky stiffy. You know what I'm saying? If shit gets icky, I'm with
Ooh.
me, son. I
Oh
got
my
bars.
man, you got the bars.
I
Okay,
got bars, baby. You know what I'm saying?
relax. Oof. Oof.
I'm out here. I'm out here.
See, like, the people don't want to degenerate in our chat because we already provided that environment for them with our copy pastas. I don't know if
That's
I'm too much
true.
Long Island tonight.
Yeah,
but-
everything's set up. It's yeah. People are
It's just one
nourished.
command away. Speaking of commands, have you guys tried !Matcherino? Did you know that it gives you a coupon code that you can then copy and paste into the
Doctor, I'll
contribution
try it right
box?
now.
Wow.
Yeah.
My man hit us with the radio, the Spotify radio, and I love it.
Yo,
That was
mine didn't
perfect.
work.
That was a best
OD.
transition. I love that.
It didn't work because Brad outperformed you on the speed.
Damn. How,
at which you
bro.
typed.
how are you speedrunning this
Matt
stuff?
Sharino, a proud unofficial sponsor of Casa.
Oh, damn.
Mm.
It didn't work because y'all have so generously used all of the coupon codes.
Damn.
Let's
You can
go,
still use
baby,
the
let's
sponsor
go.
quest
Did
on
you
the
know
right
what you
side
can
of
do,
the
Brad, if you've
website.
run out of codes? There are other
I can pay
options
my
still
own
available.
money.
Yeah,
You can contribute
open
some of your own
wallet.
cash money if you are in a privileged position such as that.
Yeah.
Or you can also use those follow quests. Be sure to follow through. You may support some other fabulous fighting game communities. I know that when I clicked through, it said to follow Equinox Gaming. Good group of people out there putting some good into the world.
I don't think they would ever screw over their players.
They got a solid team, I think.
Nah, you ain't gotta pay your own, your own wares
don't
and
gotta
stuff
pay
like
your
that
way
to
in.
be the
Shout out to
company.
Francie,
Okay, we
shout out
don't-
to Brian F.
Yo,
You know what I'm
if
saying?
I'm
Shout out
about
to
to-
Cuddle Core. You know what I'm
if
saying?
I'm about
I don't
to
know.
be-
All I know is they've probably
hear
never
Joey
told
Fury
anybody
all
that their
day.
logo looked like it was made by a 5-year-old.
Yo, this whip does so much damage. Stun.
Does having somebody from Fiverr make your logo count as a 5-year-old making it?
It's
No, it's a $5.
If we democratically
different.
vote and take a poll, I think it would show quite brutally that Equinox is a great organization compared to.
Actually, speaking of polls, let's get a poll up in the chat. Who's going to win this one? Pochi or
Simply vote
Flux?
them in.
The democracy
Oh.
of damage. You see that anti
Yo.
from Flux?
only
Two
thing
on the-
brutal
on
around
the
here
board.
is Flux Waves.
I like Flux.
Ooh, you knew that. You knew it was coming. You knew it was coming.
High
shut
heart
up.
rate.
I feel
higher
like-
Just
Okay.
throw it off the glass. I'm coming, bro. Throw it off the glass. I'm coming.
I'm like, maybe this is not fair, but I'm already mentally thinking about the Flux Waves Zaf run back in Grands. I'm putting that out there. And
Let's
no
be real,
disrespect to Hochi.
Right.
We don't
But-
accept Akumas in grand finals. That's the one thing we're not
That's the
happy
finish.
about.
I was waiting for Brad to fill the second part in. But I was gonna say, if
No,
you don't have
so-
a game plan for this character, you're getting fucked up.
No, so the reason I'm thinking about it is because Zaf already sent Hoshi down to losers in Winners Top 8, and Flux has multiple characters to switch through in a Zaf runback. It is a more interesting thing to think about, to see how it ends up turning out, than seeing a matchup where Zaf already won 2-0.
The
Brad's like trying to bring logic
bring it
and
back,
reason
though.
into this instead of just being biased like the rest of us.
Yeah, we call that the winners finals bias, actually. Long translation.
Damn. That's a thing out here? Well, hell, I definitely want to see that then, too. I'm going to even buy us on the table, too. I want to see that shit, too. Let me see that. I'm sorry, Hoshi. But the thing is, like, this is like a matchup where Akuma players will sit on Twitter, I lose this because I can't just run the same things over and over again. You
Yo,
definitely have
Hochi,
to have a game
GG's,
plan.
bro. We'll see you in 2021, bro. Yo,
Nah,
proud of you, man.
Yo, I
You won two
didn't
leagues in a
realize
row,
that I
man.
was I didn't know I was starting a whole thing by saying that. Wheoops.
Wow,
now I
and
hope
here's
Hoshi
the
wins
win.
and makes me
Hochi's
look like
mad
an
good, though.
asshole.
No, you
Bobby.
good? No,
Nice
It's
no,
okay.
OS, Brad,
It's
by
not
the way.
done.
I like that OS.
it's not over. But yeah, GG's, man.
We got Demon Flip.
GG, go next.
Forward throw.
We'll see you in 2021.
Oh, I don't know.
It's
This whole
looking-
GG's
it's
thing
looking peak,
might
bro,
be not
for this
working out.
round.
Hey,
It's looking peak, baby.
Let me be the asshole first, guys. Let me be the asshole.
Okay.
Oh, that
Put on
throw
your
would have done
shoulders.
it. Oh my
Nice
god!
reaction.
Excuse me.
Back throw finish.
Flux really
Yo,
just
he was
did that
down.
to him.
Yeah, I mean, he saw it in the skies.
Damn,
No
did we power
surprise,
this
baby.
guy
I
out
got them
back there?
anti-ears on the deck. Ooh.
Why do we not have a Waves copy pasta yet, do we?
I mean,
What's that about,
hey,
though?
yo, back-to-back.
It's just
champions,
dot.
both games.
Yeah, the guy just wins too much. How are you supposed
Stop
to meme
winning.
that, Brad?
Like exactly.
Stop
It's like,
winning.
for all the tournaments that we see Flux Waves here in these top 3s, I'm not even gonna say top 8s. These top 3s, and like no memes, just ass whoopings.
Well, so the meme actually was back in the beginning. He was
Yo, where's
like,
Fluxwave's house? I'm gonna
second
drive
place
there and
king.
yell, counter that pick.
Ontario,
Like-
Canada, I believe.
It took Flux 11 weeks to win a Casa Street Fighter.
He definitely
Right,
had
and then
Fudo
he just
vibes.
didn't stop.
The second placer.
Yeah,
Bri-
he's second place.
what is it? The
Silver
bridesmaid?
medal
What's the
god.
bridesmaid thing?
Yeah, it's the
Always
bride.
a
yeah,
bridesmaid,
yeah.
never a bride.
Never
Yeah.
a bride.
Brad
There we
loves
go.
that line. Brad uses that all the time.
That's why I asked, because I wanted him to hear it. I wanted him to say it.
Counter that
Dom,
pick.
god damn it!
That was quick.
Yo, thank you. Bless.
Dom's too fast for you nerds.
I don't remember the Diego copy. What is it?
Oh, I thought this said die
Microphone?
gov. I was like, damn. Radicalized.
Megaphone. Megaphone. Megaphone.
Yeah, it's megaphone.
No, the other one.
It's megaphone.
No, the
Energy.
energy. Yeah. That's it.
It doesn't even make
I think
any
the flux.
sense.
I think we need to change. The flux one needs to change
it
to
doesn't
be
even
literally
fucking
that,
rhyme.
but counter dat pick.
You're telling me bro and Diego doesn't rhyme? Come on now, they both
I
end
just
in
need an
O.
address.
Urian? Oh boy.
Urian, shout
Oh
out
wait,
to my
are we
man,
countering that
Dan.
pick? Oh wait, no. Is that?
Shout out to my man,
Mochi
Dan
Urian?
Cravat. Urian.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Hochi switch.
Alright.
Oh
Yeah.
boy. You know, it's been a while since I've seen Urian in files of anything.
Yo, shout out to Dan
Really?
holding it down with that
Nah.
ear infection. I hope
You're
you
not
can hear us,
seeing
bro.
Urian.
Yeah,
man.
actually-
You are seeing Arian.
Urian.
Urian.
With that, you
They
see
just
the
go
beast mode, though?
Burian.
That's the Ignis Thunder right there. That's Ignis Thunder. Look at him. Ignis
Oh,
Thunder.
true.
Ignorant.
Stock up. Ignis Thunder.
Ignorant ass character right here.
Bro,
He's already
he
stunned.
takes work.
Any
He takes work. What are
goodwill,
you talking about?
any goodwill from picking a low tier like
Ignorant.
Akuma has been dashed by this counter pick.
He went lower on the tier list, but this character can probably handle poison.
Anyone that picks
Just in
this
terms of
cat
what you
make
do.
me sick.
Bunch, you know you're in New England, right? We got like 7 of these.
Yup. And I tell them every
There's
single
7 of them
time.
everywhere. What are you talking about? There's 7 of them everywhere.
Like, you get a Urian with your copy of Street Fighter V when you buy it in New England.
Yeah, there's just a DLC
It
code.
just-
They sneak onto
it
your
just
setup
auto
and
corrects
download
to him
season
as soon as
one.
you try to do something else.
Yeah.
Like, you open the box and it just like it just puts you in trials mode with Urian to be like, hey, so this is what you're
you
gonna
sure?
do.
You sure you're trying to pick something else? Like, you could be winning, dog.
You know this character's got a mirror, right?
Traits like that, Urian's definitely.
Oh, this
Without-
one though.
He's got the extra health, but I don't know about this one though.
He's dead.
Mix.
Urian.
Oh my god, and refusing the V reversal.
If you don't
fluxes
EX
full
headbutt,
pressure, go
I
in.
swear to God,
Like,
Aaron,
it is.
Worth it.
You called it. You had to.
it's
Do it
only a
now.
matter of time. Ages. Oh, do another
He
one.
drops it.
The drop.
Okay.
Even the medium punches.
Flux. Paging.
Oh,
Dear
hold up.
Oh, do not.
EX.
He's staying alive.
Oh, the shimmy.
Shimmy.
The
Oh
one.
man,
piece
dancing.
through.
Okay.
Hello, Mandrake in the chat.
Oh wow, wow.
Do you think the DMs came through? It's just like, yo, you're playing the wrong character.
They say, yo, this
I'm in
shit's about
Capcom
Urian,
Cup.
bro.
Listen. Yo, you want to be the best?
Yo, stop doing everything
You
you're
gotta
doing
have
right
Urian.
now.
Oh no. Oh, nice little EX tackle out.
Stop practicing for Capcom Cup. Troll these
Oof.
people.
Oh, he's dead.
Oh, that's a stun. That's dead.
That's
Oh, GG.
go
Flux.
next.
Loser side. Grand finals.
Bunch, you
Flux
sound so
coming
friendly
through.
when you say
No,
it.
that's only 2-0. That's only 2-0.
I thought it was
Really?
3. Because he made him switch.
Unless Dom didn't update the stream.
He made him switch.
He's
That's
too
what
busy making
originally-
copy pastas.
I thought he
Wasn't
made
it?
him switch at. I thought he made him switch at 1-0.
No, I thought it was 2.
Run the
No, it was
VOD.
2 because they're going back. It's over. It's a wrap.
What's way faster.
It's a
is-
wrap. Put some chicken and some lettuce in. It's a wrap, baby.
Nah, Fluxways only has 2 wins in the lobby.
Wait, what? But they switched though, right?
No, that
I don't know.
doesn't
Hold on.
matter.
We'll go see. We'll go see between them. We'll see if they do it. If they do anything. No,
We're
Flux
gonna
saying
choose
good
the
game.
players'
It's a
talent.
wrap.
Oh shit! All right, I don't know anything.
All right, get out of here. All right, next.
GG.
Listen, math is really hard for fighting game players. It's not our fault.
Look, fighting game
true.
players only know how to count up to plus and minus 2.
And
Yeah.
I don't even know
That's
how to
it?
do that. That's why I'm over here running this bracket, fucking up all the results. While these
Chakotay
guys
saying
are
in the
top
chat
three.
that's 2 wins count the set.
Yeah.
No, the 2 wins kind of.
So fighting game developers also don't know how to count very well. I think they only show the amount of wins in a row.
And Brad
Oh, I
doesn't
see,
know
I
how to
see, I see.
comprehend sentences because he's saying, nah, the 2 wins count as the set.
If you
Yeah.
win a first to 3, the lobby will say 1 win.
That's 3 games. All right, bet.
Ah. Okay. Cool.
All right, we're in grand finals, right? We're in grand finals.
Yeah, run it.
Zapparino,
Yeah.
winner side of grand finals. Loser side is Flux trying to make the comeback. Will it happen? Final game of the night. Final game of this year. Casa, people, let's get it. Who we
Find
got on
out
the
next
mics
time.
again? No, we're gonna find out next time. We find out right now, baby. We here right now.
Right
The
now?
king's coming through,
Off
baby.
we turned off the orb of confusion, getting ready to let the players show us the light here.
This is such a lore match. This is Zafrino who kind of walks in the front door, says, "Yeah, I guess I'll play tonight," and like smokes everybody. Versus the jobber Flux, enters multiple tournaments a night, is weighed down by silver medals like Sisyphus, holding them all.
Okay.
Just, you know, knees bent, trying to climb that
with
hill.
Winner's side power boost and decides to use it on his Akuma.
What?
Bro,
It makes
You
sense.
better not. You better not.
He's got a whole
Dude,
set.
if he wins, this is just shade thrown down into that loser side bracket, being like, you couldn't beat him with
couldn't do
Akuma?
it like this?
You couldn't do it?
Is this,
let me
is
show you
this
how
just
it's
a,
done.
You
I don't
watch
think this is
the
a
way
bad
she's
matchup
got-
for Akuma, though. I don't think
Zaffarino,
this is a bad matchup for
Zaf
Akuma.
Zaf has sat down next to me at Boston Locals and looked at me and said, "Why don't I play Akuma? I'd be the best in the world if I played Akuma." And then one day he started playing Akuma.
And he
Was he
mad
the best
good.
in the world?
now he's the
I mean,
best
I
in
don't
the
know.
world.
We'll have to see.
That's that.
It all starts here,
Is he the
right?
best at Casa? Yeah.
It starts at the Casa.
Oh, did you guys
Capcom
not see
Cup.
that Zaf got 30,000 votes for the popularity contest for Capcom Cup? He's in there.
Oh, you're right.
I think he lost to the entire country of France, but
No, the
No,
entire
I heard
continent of
he
North
called
America
every-
voted.
Yeah, I mean, we
30,000,
can't get
the
the entire
entire North
continent. We
America.
can't get all of North America to vote for president. I don't think they're all voting for Zaf for Capcom Cup.
bro, we can't even get half of North
Yo, Zaf
America
is
to wear masks.
bipartisan.
Yo, we can't get Flux Waves to vote for our president because he's Canadian.
That's true.
That's true.
Fucked
I
up when you
mean,
think about it.
That's just logic.
Oh, that's my one.
Wait, what's the fucked up part? That he's Canadian or that he can't vote?
He doesn't vote.
What if you said
like, yo, he's probably a sensible dude and he knows probably more about our politics than we do. I don't know. Like,
Didn't vote though in America. Fucked up.
Yeah, scumbag.
damn, Fluxwaves, you couldn't hold us down.
That's a blow up.
nice check
Wow.
with the light into the
We needed
EX?
to
Yo,
do
what a
something.
decision.
Yeah, that's a cash out.
He's still stuck in the corner, though. I like this push, though, from, oh boy.
Yeah, that V-trigger hit so
CFN.
hard that doctors
Please keep it
screamed.
together.
Yo, GG.
Let's go.
All right.
No, that's
I'm
the
watching your
TFN.
EX.
It's
How
not
many
me.
bars does it take?
Nah, that's you.
Ooh, whip.
Oh,
Zach keeping the pressure on. The tech to stay alive. The trade in favor of Flux. So in this matchup, you have to get the lead. You gotta keep it.
Yo, as
That's
soon
like
as the
a
screen unfreezes, yeah. I had a
swap time?
feeling.
is he gonna run the set as Akuma, or is he just like playing around right now?
He really might. Zaf is definitely the type A, just to try it out because he has the set, but also to kind of deprogram Flux Waves to his tendencies on Sagat.
That's
So
true.
then after he gets to go in naked with the Sagat, and Flux Waves isn't like recalling the Sagat
What kind of
tendencies.
stream is this anyway?
You falsely condition people, and
Wait, what?
exactly like Brad said, right? Make them come in naked to the next one. Use the costume code.
Make them come in.
Wait,
Does that
I
work
thought
for
that was a
everybody?
Yurian
First off,
special.
hold on.
Crazy.
Brad, hold on. We gotta talk about them coming in naked. What
Yo, Oro DLC coming out this summer. I cannot wait.
Listen, did you ever see that How I Met Your Mother episode? 60%
No.
of the time it works all the time?
2 out of 3 times it works.
That was happening here?
Is that not from
Yeah.
Anchorman?
that's from Anchorman. What are
No.
you talking about?
Sorry, do we live in alternate universes?
What is going on?
I'm
with
like
this cross-country?
90%
Hold up.
sure
My
that's
man's
from,
raw
that
sweeping.
happened
That's
in
What?
How
that's
I
Sex
Met Your Mother.
Panther.
This is
It
the
did
unlocked
happen in
Akuma.
How I Met Your
Ross
Mother.
Weaver.
I now don't know which it happened first then.
Pop culture Casa.
All right,
We're
chat.
learning.
Just
This is your
exactly
time to
what it
shine.
was, too.
Anyone in the
Fucking
chat
hate
who
it
is an Anchorman and How I Met Your Mother scholar, please check
I
in.
fucking hate it here.
We're busy. We don't have the time for this.
It
Just
sucks
moving
here,
on.
dog. It sucks here.
Yeah.
Like, Zappa's play right now is so ridiculous.
Immaculate.
He's like crushed
I got
our
a
team like
point.
so many times.
I got
But I like him
5
using universal
commentators in
man.
here.
I like
Only
this.
one of them's doing their job.
I like to think we're all doing our jobs just differently.
Throw bait.
He's dead. See,
yeah.
Brett? See,
Probably.
Bunch? I can
Yeah.
call
He's
it.
done. Yeah.
Bunch, he's dead.
Did you? I called it. I even said he was dead.
You see
I
that?
like that Flux Waves is always generous betting the bar too.
You're so lucky that you're streaming the match because I would have shot you out of this.
Bro, I feel lucky.
In the fucking space.
would have shot you right out of this voice chat. Oh man.
So Flux
I just wanna
wins like
say-
any fireball trade 2 for 1, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he's gonna take the damage.
That's
but
fine.
I want to say that I love that Zapparino is smarter than most Akuma players. He's already V-reversaling, which most Akuma players are allergic to, because they want to have their cute little demon setups. But he's like, I just want to put you down on the ground. And that's good,
He's
right
like, I
here.
just want to kill you.
And then
Yeah, I want to
I
actually.
I
win
just
the
want to
match
be in the
instead of putting
corner
a
that I
high
worked
five
so
clip.
hard to put you in.
I think that's
I think
probably
that's
the
an
mark of a
advantage.
Sagat player.
That's exactly what I was
That's
about to
true.
say. That the advantage is he comes from playing Sagat, where like he has to use the V gauge differently, so he can go to a character like this. He just kind of plays it like Sagat, but better. And he isn't sitting here.
Why? Oh wait, no, it was on purpose. It was on purpose.
Damn, the double
That was a
down.
reset.
No,
was a 3-bar
full
reset.
cap. He just missed. There's
not worried.
no
The
on
American
purpose
3-bar?
there.
I'm not worried.
That's
at
the
all.
classic American
I'm not
3-bar
even
reset.
worried a
All
little
in.
bit.
No, because one tech just ruins the game plan and you lose
I take the
game there.
match.
This is
No
why
one's
it's
gonna tech
extra
another
important.
pressing.
You need to be mashing for the entirety of your opponent's combos. Make sure you get that quick get up timing, quick rise or back rise, whatever it is, because that was definitely punishable.
That is the most
Until
monkey
the
business
late
advice I've ever heard, but I love it.
You need to be mashing. There's no reason not to. Maybe even
Truly,
gently you
true.
can mash.
You need
He
to
also
be
plays on
mashing, there's
pads,
no
so he's
reason
trying to
not
send those extra Bluetooth inputs to try and get the lag through.
Oh,
Yeah, that's
true.
That's true.
Yo, that actually sounds like some 5G truther stuff, but like, don't worry about it.
It's happening right
advanced.
here before our
But it's
eyes.
real. But it's real.
I remember
Oh.
at a local, Monkey was like, "Man, why are all these pad players playing wired? Don't they know there's no more input lag?" And I was like, "What?"
I'm not even kidding. I told you that. Yeah.
Oh man, sound like Fantasy Strike out here.
The
David
metagame
Sirloin.
god.
Yeah, I'm sure it's explained better though.
Dave Sirloin?
It is reset point
Pardon?
for Flux Waves. After
David
that,
Sirloin.
the mental guard break of that 3-bar American reset, all the way from Canada.
Ooh, super baited.
Oh, you always get one of these. You always get one of these.
That is the Rogers reset
You
right
get to see that meterless 300 damage combo.
Send
That might be 250.
So,
We got-
oh my god.
We get
He's
the Fragile
dead.
Boy on screen.
Yo, is this a Javits video?
Yeah.
Oh no, it didn't kill. Didn't kill.
One man's practicing all the combos.
No,
With
no.
that
So
reset
you know how
right
that
here
wasn't-
from Flux. There it is.
All right, so I gotta say,
You know how that wasn't-
the mental damage dealt by this Akuma pick, pretty little. Not a lot.
Yeah, this is not working out. It's time for the king.
All right,
He's
change
doing
it
it
up.
for the crowd.
Fluxwave is
Do
fired
you
up.
guys
I gotta update the.
All the
bracket now.
Akuma fans at home, let's go.
Alright, cool.
Where
Yeah,
did you
all
guys
7
see
of
his stream during NLBC? He was ranting. Everyone was like, "Yo, pick Akuma, pick Akuma." They were all wrong. It's
What?
time to go back to the king. It's time to go back to the king.
Could you imagine?
It's time to go back to Sagat.
Listen, he was
doing
just
this for the
doing
story.
that. He was just doing that to help out Jochi, who was feeling pretty bad about losing that matchup before. He's like, "Don't worry, guy. It's not just you. It's all Akuma players."
This matchup's 7-3 poison.
Yeah.
No problem.
It's known to
It's
be
time to get the
Sure.
king. The king. Get the guy out. Get the guy out.
Bring him
Come
home.
on.
Put an eye patch on.
Play Seth.
Go to work.
Please, no, please don't. I want to see the king. We want to see the king, and he needs to go to the king right now. That Kuma look a little dusty. Not just there yet. And here it
All right,
is.
there's the king.
Put the patch on, baby.
Not even a little bit.
You meant the SFL logo patch, right?
Mm.
Yeah.
The community
Nah.
supporting the community, right?
Absolutely.
Mhm.
Oh. Is this actually that much of a better matchup, though? Like, truthfully?
No. I,
No,
Akuma,
he's just
I
a
think
Sagat
Akuma does
player.
fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Playing to his strengths.
Yeah, I think
frustrate people with this character more than anything.
exactly. He's really comfortable with Sagat,
What?
and other people are not comfortable with Sagat.
Did you see him DP that reversal?
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
he's
ready
like,
to
no V skill
argue.
for you, my friend.
I'm ready to argue that if Fei Long ever comes out in this game, he's not gonna like Fei Long as much as he likes it.
No, they play
No,
such
I,
hard
yeah.
matchup
that's
drive.
real talk.
Oh my god.
Wow.
What a change in gameplay there. Like, the health bars are incredibly close, but I at no point felt that Zaf was, like, in a losing position there.
Let's
I
think
think
about
that's
that
what
one.
it
Because
is.
that's the guy, right? But you
That's
look
what
at
I
his
was-
stream,
I-
like
yeah.
look how practiced he is with this character, like versus Akuma. Akuma has all the tools, but if you're not practicing that matchup like he is with Sagat, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, I mean, and meanwhile, as
Oh my
to
god,
your
he
point-
kicks the whip.
Jesus.
Get
Yeah,
out
to your
here.
point, with Sagat, like, you have to use your life as currency, whereas, like, Akuma can kind of just nuke you from 100% life and kill the shit out of you. Sagat really isn't allowed to do that in quite the same way, so you are going to lose more life just while you're playing.
That's a lot of life lost pretty early.
All coming
Oh,
to
I
this.
see firm.
Oh no!
One more hit. One more hit. Be cool.
trying to
Be
kick
cool.
the whip.
All those
Don't
stand
make sure
shorts,
the whip punish
all
the
those stand
fear.
shorts are option selects.
Of course.
Oh,
Not the
underneath the
position.
Molotov.
Bartender.
That's the king.
usual.
The king, baby.
The superior form of fire, shooting it from your hands rather than cheaply taking it and siphoning it from the gas station like poison. This is plasma. This is power. The crouching position, low profiling was special.
That was a bar. That was a bar.
Monkey kind of sound like you've been doing that for a bit, bro. But hey, you need to hit me with them tips. I'm trying to get some free gas
tough
too,
out there,
dog.
right?
I'm trying to get some free fire too, bro.
My commentators
I
are
feel you.
bangers. I love all my
I like that. Interrupt
commentators.
Having never having to siphon gas before, I'm feeling pretty good about it right now.
You're learning Street Fighter in
It's cheap,
light
bro.
tips right here. Yeah.
I get that.
Yo, when The
$600
Walking Dead
finger lift.
happens, you'll be ready because of this.
True. Casa making me ready for the end of the world, the end of days.
Cause it ain't gonna get no better than this, baby. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Casa all day, baby.
We about that life. Activation. V reversal. No plus rates for you,
Get me
baby.
out of there.
I like that. You know, having that option, like you say with V reversal, this character, it's a little better than Kuma. So, and now this lead, you gotta come to him. Oh, never mind. You ain't gotta come in. We gotta whip. My bad. I forgot about the range of this character.
I'm thinking we're gonna see a flux swap if they lose here, though. Like, I don't think the poison.
Oh, reset.
Oh.
Oh my
I
god.
thought that one. Oh, the EX.
I think she got plasma in the
classic.
bottle.
Not out of it yet.
If there was ever a time to do the Zaffarino DP,
There's still time.
Yeah, there's still a lot of Street Fighter left.
Right, but that
no,
was
but
the
like
time.
that was the time.
That might have been the time.
Yeah.
But if you're lucky, you'll see it again. It might get blocked, but you'll see it again.
Ooh, that was an
I like
aggressive
this V skill
EXP.
pick.
Frame traps.
I hope.
Yo.
I hope.
One more for
Yo,
stun.
hold this.
Meaty
He
Tiger
fucking
Ball.
wants
Head, nah.
Press a goddamn button. I dare you. I wish you would. I wish you press a
Grab
button
her.
in this damn corner.
When's the throw coming? Oh no. He's
Yo,
got
do you
something.
see how Zaf is dancing around
Dude.
Flux Waves'
Dude.
VT activation ranges right
Air
now?
to air, baby. Oh no. Oh.
I was looking for the shimmy to just back
He's gonna
throws
DP.
to full range.
God, thank you. Zaffarino,
Yeah.
you're my hero.
Stopping the comeback before it could even come close to getting started. Just sticking out a leg to do so. He loves crouch light kick as a low-risk space control tool. Lets people run into it or walk away from it, get hit low.
Are you
His
reading?
control is just insane. You see like 4 fireballs in a row. No one else in this
Reading.
game's ever done that. And then
Bunch.
like these perfect neutral jumps. Just his spacing's incredible.
Bunch didn't
I'm
believe
glad
that
you
Monkey
heard
actually
something.
had
He
that
Comment
on.
too.
That's why
This
he's
man is
got
going
one,
off
bro.
on a
Count it in.
soliloquy.
Oh, damn it! The stun is done. Flux
That's a
going
game.
in.
That's a
Alright,
game.
everybody gets one, even though he got like 4. Whatever.
How many titles does Zaf have, Bunch? Do you know? Like here at the Casa?
In the Casa, none. He has 0.
Goose egg.
Goose egg.
How many, does Flux have?
Wave have? Don't ask me.
I think he's at
It's a lot.
5. I think he's at 5. Just for Street Fighter.
Damn.
Hey,
Yeah.
you guys keep commentating. I'm gonna actually do one.
Well,
He
the,
took
reason,
those
the reason
silvers
I
in
ask these questions
Grand Blue's
is
game.
because we used to have track of them, and we've lost track, unfortunately.
All right. Look.
But it's a lot. It's at least 4 or 5 in Street Fighter, and then he also has like 3 or 4 in Grand Blue.
Grand Blue.
I think
He-
he was
This is
like
looking kind of
2,
bad right here.
More than
He
a
might
lot of
actually be
players.
one of the most winningest players we have here.
Definitely.
He might actually get another one today. I don't know about this. This is looking kind of rough. Okay, never mind. Commentator's curse. Walk up, bro.
Oh,
wait,
Which
look
way
back.
right
All right,
here?
that was random.
Decided to bless Zaf right there with the commentator's blessing.
Listen, it's coming back. Just has to get around these fireballs. Maybe a couple knees or 2.
Gotta count 20 brackets.
Happy to take those trades, especially with a life
Oh,
lead.
There we go.
Not
The
that
V
one.
skill. Yo, this V skill kind of coming through in the clutch. Not in terms of damage, but also in terms of getting that space and feeling a bit safer. But my man's not safe. He finds a crush.
Oh my god.
As
That's
well as an ender.
nutty.
dead.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no.
Activation.
Oh, he's not dead.
Oh, conversion.
Whiff.
Dude,
how do you
Balls
drop
up.
2?
Big chill. I knew he was gonna do that, but it's okay.
One more Molotov. Still in the tank.
Oh my
he's not
God.
breaking.
Chilling.
He's not cracking, dog.
Oh, he's
chilling.
chilling.
He is in his
Wow.
face.
What a trade!
Zapparino.
Why did they not kill
Zapparino.
him?
That's practice, because
extra
he's
help.
done that a couple
extra
times
help.
now.
Yeah, 1025 right there in action.
Oh, I can't wait until my neighbors fucking knock on my door.
Oh, sorry, I'm definitely getting my ass booted out of this damn place. Crush, don't press a goddamn button. It ain't your turn. Back throw.
From this space, maybe after a knockdown, we could see a V skill install again.
midnight.
I know that.
Yeah,
You're
it's
Bitch, come
Friday.
watch some Street Fighter 5 with us. Get through, sit your ass down, and watch some Casa Street Fighter 5. You
But
messing
don't actually sit down next to your neighbors, folks. Just do it
No, don't do that.
separately.
Your neighbors can
6 feet
donate to the
away
Matcherino
at
from the
a
comfort of their own
minimum.
home.
Bring a
Yeah.
laptop.
Text them the URL twitch.tv/damitdom.
I will share
Free
my
reversal
Wi-Fi.
punish. Looks reading it.
All
rolling
about
through.
that.
Oh, yes.
Takes him out of the corner.
I
But
don't know if that was
damage,
intentional.
decent trade for it.
It's
Oh.
hard to keep him in the corner because you have to manually time him.
Alright.
Oh, great
I'm
checkout.
learning a little bit of poison.
Oh,
With
shit.
punish.
Jeez.
to confirm.
And just
Oh,
gonna
yeah.
tiptoe home.
Shin kick. Shin kick.
Yeah, I like
that
it.
was
He's
gonna be a tough
casual.
round. Yeah, that was gonna be a really tough round for Zap to try to win, especially without the V reversal. Once he had locked in the VT, it was really difficult.
Looking for a knockdown here from far away, maybe a knee, maybe a fireball out of the air. Once Zap gets one, he can get the V skill, and that encourages him to use knee and feel okay using himself as a projectile like that. Moving his opponent into the corner.
He was staying pretty Gucci up until that one little light punch ruined it all.
Yeah.
That's all it
Oh.
takes. The comeback factor ain't in his favor. He reversed.
That was a high knee.
All the way up. EX, DP.
Poison's jump is awful. Oh my god.
Good.
That's the
Let's stay
story
that
right
way.
there.
Fuck this character.
Oh,
Nice
the whip
crouching
punish.
medium kick.
Yeah, really good with punish.
Oh,
Flux kind of just throwing
Alright.
cooldowns out.
2-0. Cooldowns.
2-1.
You anime
You know
player.
what it is.
2-1, yeah.
You know what it is.
Zaffarino, game point, the king. Game point.
Zaffarino.
My man Bunch is getting mad biased, and I love
I
it.
am OD biased, and I'm
Bunch, how many
so
bits did
happy
you
I
bet on
can
this
do
one?
that because I fairly run these tournaments and I seed properly, and Fluxwaves has been given all the chances on earth to lose this tournament, and he will.
Damn. Damn.
How am I motivated by this? I'm not sure.
I think it's kind of crazy he didn't character swap. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't
Yeah.
know.
I don't think his
if
other characters do as well.
I
I don't think the Mika does that well.
I'd be
And
curious
what
though,
is it? He
Manat.
has Manat.
Yeah, I was about to say Manat.
Maybe.
But Manat might
But maybe
not
too much
be.
rust.
He's just
Yeah,
losing
exactly.
control right
That's huge
now.
with that character.
And it's really cool to be watching this replay with you guys. I appreciate you watching it, even though
Oh,
we
shot.
know that Zap won in the end.
Talk that shit.
This
bitch.
actually happened
Yeah,
hours ago.
like
We had a new
This
start
is
time.
leave
set
that
point
curtain
for
alone.
Zaffarino. This is set point for Zaffarino. We
So
gotta see.
take it all
We have
home?
to see how he made it there. How he made it there is so much more important. The ending part of the journey doesn't matter. The journey matters.
Listen, full disclosure, this is not actually a replay, chat. This is true life. This is really happening.
True life.
real.
I'm a professional gamer.
No, my Sweet 16 medal.
It might be Flux. I don't know. Not over just yet. Hold up now. Knees. Oh, he's challenged.
Good check.
They say the journey starts with a single step, but for Zaf, it is made up of so many small steps.
Shout out to
forward
Brian
make
F.
sure that he does not corner himself too quickly. Even still
Just in
fighting
time
out
for us to
here.
go home.
Careful here. A lot of
But
great
that's
life
so
on
much
Flux's
great
side.
life.
Oh, it's all
Yeah.
gone?
Oh,
Trade.
that's a big fireball.
Let me see them BFFMKs in the chat.
What a win punish!
Almost.
That's dead.
One more.
No, no, no,
No,
no.
no, no.
What's the wicked decision?
There it
One more.
is.
Okay.
Kick throw.
Never mind.
Staying alive.
That's
I'm
One more.
stressed.
Keep going, Flux.
punch my
You got
wall.
this.
The moment that Sagat was bursting with power after V-skill, he threw out that knee and got whip punished into a horrible situation. Forget out everything I said about V-skill.
My man
I mean,
backdashed in
it's good
Street
when you
Fighter
land those
5.
hits, right?
Oh my god.
But it's not good here.
Yeah.
It's not good all the time, I should say.
It's
you
good
know,
when
if
it's
you
good
space
and
out
it's
well.
bad when it's bad.
Like all fighting game tools.
Yeah, I mean, that's the guy, right? He's good when he's good. No, no, what was that?
No
What are you trying to
punish,
do?
though.
Yo,
Yeah,
Brian
he played
F's
those
chat.
parts.
We're rooting for Zaffarino.
Yeah,
We're
sorry.
rooting for whoever.
Just
you
letting
root for.
all 142 of them know.
Yeah.
Sorry, Flux, you're the villain today, baby.
Place
you
your bets.
weighing the
Flux,
toxic
I
poison
love
out
you,
here.
dog.
Oh my
Against
god,
the
can you
X
do
Kick.
that?
Out of my
Story's
goddamn
too
skies,
good.
dog. What I say?
Oh no!
Well,
Jumped
you're
into it.
right
You want to know
here.
who you're rooting for? Zap has no V-trigger bars right now.
Oh, great jump in.
My man's about to do this
Nothing off of
clean,
it.
dog.
Damn.
Clean.
His
I
back is
wish you
against the
come through.
wall completely.
45 seconds
Feature
left on the
activation
clock.
and equalizer.
All right.
Ah.
Great life.
If he comes back,
Oh.
this is nothing short of heroics.
Oh, he hits him with the Molotov.
Oh, whips.
Burning.
So good.
Little bit of
That's
gray.
So bad.
Still burning.
Flux is chilling.
He's got
HP.
gotta find a way to be reversal, put this character down, right? Get the
Become the
gray
wall,
light
get the
on,
gray
no
light
DP
back.
right there yet.
Yo, that patience to not DP there is so good, but
He's running away.
you're getting.
He can block his way to
Shimmy
V-trigger
low.
activation and use that to win. He's pretty close.
If you find that game, Flux.
Flux waves.
Yo,
Game 5,
the
baby.
weird neutral.
I said lose.
You have to throw. Flux, what are you doing?
This is not
No,
your
fuck
story
up
to
the
tell,
blood.
Bunch.
The
Listen,
best,
this is the
Put it
final
in the
game.
Matcherino pop
After
bunch.
this reset.
best narrative.
Exclamation point, Matcherino. Go ahead, put it in. Support the players, support the community. Click those links, baby.
Now support yourself right now. You need to be catching this live. Don't even miss a second. 3 seconds have already passed. Come back from the Matcherino. Watch this shit right now.
That's actually true.
There
Matcherino's
you
still
go.
live after the
Play it all
game.
night. Yeah, and then when you know who wins, you can
Look
pay
at
them
that
for betting.
spacing. Look at that spacing. That shit is delicious, dog. Nutritious.
As you say it, he
That's
perfectly
stomach, too.
spaces a knee too.
Oh, he knows
Oh,
how
ball
to
on the
play this. He
fireball.
studied this. My man is in. It's not community college shit. That's a bachelor's in busting some ass.
Nuts.
Look at these confirms. One more hit to do it. The throw. Zaffarino on set point again, baby. And this is it. This is it.
Yo, you watch
Bachelor.
Zaf
Yo,
play,
Cole, this is
and
it?
when it's going good, Zaf looks like he's like freezing the game and placing his Sagat where it needs to be on the screen. Like it's not immaculate. Like he got
he's
the
focused.
chance to sit
He's
there
playing
and
a
study.
RTS.
Like,
It's at least turn-based.
RPS. Rock, paper, scissors.
yo, he's playing Fire Emblem.
Damn, he's playing
Oh,
RTS.
there it is.
RPS.
There's the Zaffarino DP you were looking
Oh,
for. Oh no!
Take
And the
advantage. You have to do this
Zaffarino
now.
interjection from God. The combo gets dropped.
See it,
Plot
fam.
armor.
You
Out
take those
here,
moments. Hey, man, you take those
conspiring
moments.
with punch.
Universal catches. Yeah.
Oh,
you
he
grab.
sees it. Yeah.
Grabs again. Throw loops. Mid screen. What?
Yeah,
It's
good.
happening.
Do it
Oh my
again.
God.
He doesn't even need to do it
No
again.
chance.
Yo.
Last round, last match. Absolute
Final
true
game.
finals.
Final
We tech
round.
those. Sorry to
just
say.
Shin finals? All the way to the limit? The last Casa? Are you kidding me? Let's go, people.
Final finals of the final
Last
Casa.
Casa came down to last game, last round. Oh my god, I'm stressed.
Yo, the clue though,
My man's an organizer.
it was right when Zaf got
and
VT.
he's been
chilling, but-
on weak side.
Oh, the deepest of
From
DPs.
Everybody
downtown.
gets paid
That deep
fairly and
DP,
everybody
baby.
gets seated properly.
That's Chicago style.
But I have some bias.
Yeah, this is running fast here.
Trades?
Already in V-trigger territory for Plus.
Oh, we see another
Oh, he
one.
grabs it again.
Ooh,
Throw loops?
That's the same
Nah.
from last game.
Oh no, but he
Yes,
beats
fireball
up the
knockdown.
Molotov.
He's got
Bro,
super.
bro.
Whip punish.
Those
This is
shimmies.
a one touch.
There's a lot of super.
Both
Anyways,
Molotovs just
game.
whipped. There's no gray light coming from them.
Careful, don't get
This
hit,
is
don't get
so
clipped.
close.
CA is
We
available.
gotta see 10 fireballs or one super.
Zaf is. If Zaf loses,
He's gonna get
No. Go do it again.
It's the winner of Casa. Street Fighter V, the
Smooth.
final one. It is Zap Areno. He's found his final win at the. I can't even. My man did it. The king. The king.
We were saying he hadn't won one yet, but he won this one explosively. It was with plasma. It was with the cheering from all of his crowd commentary. That's us behind him in the Casa screaming his name. Zaffarino with the King Sagat, winning Casa week whatever.
Oh, you motherfucker.
did you call Zaf? You
Are
absolute.
we trying to call him right now?
He sent him
interview.
straight to voicemail.
Oh,
That motherfucker said, click. He said, I won. Click. But yo. We were hyping up Zap. We were hyping up Zap. Good shit, Flux. You were kind of the villain. You've been winning too much, dog. We had to see Zaffarino come through, though, this time. We had to see Zaffarino come through. I'm sorry, homie. I'm sorry.
nah, I love you, Flux, but it was just a fitting ending to the year. Like that's something I really wanted, cause like, just to tell you some background, like Casa was never supposed to be an online thing, and we got to throw one monthly in the weekend of Valentine's Day, and he actually won the offline one. So you know, for me it feels fitting that he finally got the online win. So
Yeah.
that's where my bias was, but I got nothing but love for you. You know, you've always held us down and showed us love coming through. And if you had won, I would have did the whole playoff that, like, I would have been mad, but like I'm super proud of you more probably more than anybody, because like you were getting second mad times I think for like 5 weeks straight before you broke through and then started winning both games at the same time. So I just want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for coming through every single week and yeah, there's no disrespect. Like, I'm just rooting for a friend of mine. So,
Yeah.
but shout outs to Zaffarino finally winning the last Casa. Like I couldn't send off 2020 any better.
Right. You got that book ending too.
Yeah,
So
it's
cool.
like it's so dope, man. I'm just proud of him. He works very hard. Zaffarino, I love you, man. I just tried calling you little bitch.
Man, try to get that Matriuno and bounce out of here.
Yeah,
Oh, what the hell,
I know,
dog?
right? Look,
Yeah.
look, he's showing the
Like,
Matriuno.
he
He
only get
only-
that money, dog.
He only put that coupon code so you could see how much he won.
He's got work in the morning.
Bruh.
Oh, Dink's here.
Whatever.
Let's
Messed up.
Yo, I'm not hating though. I'm happy for you. But yo,
Shh, be quiet.
what?
No, Matt's fucking saying that I'm here.
Oh, I'm ratting. Yeah.
Oh yeah. All right. So yo, I tweeted I was gonna have mad shout outs and then I forgot to write them all down. But I'm gonna try and condense it and make it really fast. We've been streaming for 5 hours plus. This is the last game of the night. But I definitely want to shout out my four main commentators. Matt, Doctor, Brad, Dormancy. Like, I'm sorry, I'm having like adrenaline shooting through my brain right now. Thank you guys for holding it down, being the voice of the production. No one can do what you guys have done for me all year, so thank you. That's no slight to the guest commentary.
They're the only ones that do
And
their
that
job.
that list is fucking long as shit. That list just got
real.
longer and longer as the year went through. So I think every single guest commentator that held it down. The streamers, Dom, Dink, and KO, thank you so much for being the camera to catch all this production,
Gang.
the footage, working through my nightmare, my nonsense to get everything done right. Thank you guys for fucking dealing with me and trying to make sure that this thing runs right. The Wonder Twins, Dan, if you're in here, feel better, dude. I know you wanted to be in here with us, but shit happens. Emily, chilling in fucking tournament staff. Love you, homie. Always getting sick clips and showing me the new memes and everything. Thank you. Shout outs to Plughead. All the art. Lil Evil, who came up with the original Casa logo. Like that was his first try. I was like, yo, I need something, and he gave me that, and that was the first logo he showed me. I was like, that's it right there. So, you can't fight fate. Shout outs to the entire New England scene. Love me or hate me, I love you. Shout outs to the whole Northeast, Team Spooky, the online local, Ronan Rumble, Jeff, I love you. Even though we're fighting like half the fucking year behind the scenes, I love you. Who else? Incendium Gaming. Good luck
Buffalo.
this weekend. Shout outs to Buffalo. Shout outs to Chacha. Yo, y'all raised mad money for your venue. Thank God for that. Thank God that you guys had the backing for that shit.
Shout outs to Punish Chacha.
Shout outs to Punish Chacha. Yo, come work with us, man. Stop playing with me, man. Let me help you. Shout outs to Team Stickbug. Where was this tournament hosted? Right here on this channel. Online. Like what region? We hold it down for the Northeast Coast. Primarily New England, but I'm New York. So,
Yeah.
so it's all Northeast.
We get DR sometimes.
Yeah,
Well, for
we get
basketball,
DR. But yeah,
Sometimes.
the whole East Coast is represented in this tournament, including Canada and Dominican Republic. So, we show love no matter what. Shout outs to Brian F. bringing all his people through here, using up all our codes whenever he enters the tournament. Shout outs to Arturo Sanchez. Shout outs to
Young
DR.
Art.
Shout outs to DR getting Capcom Cup in their own hometown. That shit is fucking amazing. I want that for us one day. I think we could get that popping. Who else?
Do you say Capcom Fighters? They throw the
Shout outs
the
to
numbers at us
Capcom
every
Fighters.
once in a
Shout
while.
outs to Thomas Winkley. Shout outs to
Joe Monday.
Yo, Zaffarino. You're on stream right now. You're on my phone right now.
Buying time with the shadows to get the interview.
Beautiful people.
Yo,
What's good, brother?
I definitely called you and said, yo, I need you to win, and you definitely pulled through. And I told him the story real quick as that you won the offline one, and I need you to win the last online one.
Oh, right. I was watching that part of the stream before I left.
Yeah. So that was the reason why I needed you to win. So if Shine enters on like January 8th and I root against you, don't feel away.
Oh, no, it's all good.
Okay.
That's the Lord.
Yeah,
I need
yeah.
you to vote against me because he's more powerful.
Fair, whatever you want. But yeah, I'm super proud of you. I love you, and I gotta keep doing my shout outs because everybody's getting mad at me. So I gotta go.
Love you, guys. Bye,
All right,
everybody.
love you too. Bye.
By the way, say I love you to your homies. Let's all practice that by the end of this.
Yeah.
2021.
If you a bitch if you can't say I love you
Normalize
to
it,
your
yeah.
homie.
Yeah.
I love everybody in this chat. Plus,
Love you more.
Love
I
you too,
love all
Cola.
y'all.
Capcom Cup commentator, Cola.
Let me
Hope to
be
meet
real.
most
Let
of
me be
y'all
real
offline
quick.
someday.
Because of you, all of you, the support and shit. That's the only reason where I'm at. Okay, and that goes for everybody in the FGC. That's why we're a community, right? That's the only
That's
reason
a
we're a
fact.
community. We take care of each other because we love each other, right? Because we family. That's
Yep.
the only reason why I am where I'm at, right?
Mm-hmm.
I just want to say I love y'all.
I love you
just wanna
too,
put it out
man.
there.
Love you too.
Hell
Damn,
yeah.
There we go.
Nah, I love everybody. I love you. I love fucking Low Kick, cause Low Kick definitely helped you out too. Yo, everybody, man. Yo, from so much love. High Fight, thank you for doing everything you do for us, man. Thank you so much.
God.
Yeah.
Fuck, man. Capcom. We
gather-
said Capcom.
Yeah, we did. Yeah.
All right.
DMV.
Shout outs to
Oh.
DMV. Shout outs to
Yo,
OG to
Yan?
Grand Blue. Shout outs to OG Yan. Shout outs to Guilty Gear. Shout
Long
outs to Come on,
Wait,
son. Of
wait,
course.
wait. I got a shout out.
You know what I'm saying?
I got a shout out.
Shout outs to Long Island.
Long Island.
Everybody, Strong Island. You know what I'm saying? Every time, yo. I'll see y'all this weekend. For real. It's
We
love.
in this dining room table of the Casa where we gather to consume all of the fighting game content and the best players the region has to offer.
This motherfucker's
I
really
ask from
good.
across the room over the rest of the commentator voices in our mosh pit here.
The most
Are you
long-winded
renewing the
action ever.
Casa lease for 2021?
Wait, what?
You renewing the Casa?
Are you renewing the Casa lease for 2021?
I already told Zaffarino, January 8th. We coming right back. We're only going on vacation.
Yo, I'm a great talker, but I'm not a good listener.
That's all right.
That's not a good combination.
Wait, I got a shout out.
Yo, shout him out, Dom. Shout him out.
I'm gonna shout out Desert Clam 2012 because he is the winner of the $200 giveaway.
Let's go.
I don't know who that is, but all right. Yo, shout outs Liston.
They're stoked.
Shout out Liston.
Yeah,
the
I already
Prince.
hit him up. We already settled
You know what I'm
everything
saying?
and made sure he had a Merry
Yo.
Christmas this year.
Shout outs Beyond Frame Data.
Yeah.
Yo, shout outs to everybody that wants to work together, man. like everybody that's getting on
Facts.
board with like, you know, it's bigger than me, it's bigger than you. You know, if you think if you're like-minded and you want to work together and you want to make something happen, yo, hit me up, text me. It's bigger than all this shit right now. I
His
love
DMs
everybody.
are wide open. All of you can slide.
My
in at the
DMs
same
stay
time.
open. I might not get to you right away, but my DMs stay open.
A lot of mail on the floor, a bunch of Dora in the
Hey,
comments.
look, man.
Oh yeah.
I told you don't look in my room, bro.
Got a secret.
I slipped on the mail, bro. I couldn't.
It's all piling up at the doorway right under the mail slot.
Yeah.
It's
Precisely.
like it's like in Harry Potter when it just starts blowing through all the fucking mail slots and shit and flying everywhere.
I got accepted to Hogwarts.
Man, that's good shit.
December 21st, bunch.
Oh shit! yo, yo, Monday's gonna be lit.
Brad, you're not supposed to know about that.
Yeah, Brad.
We're not trying to come with the Brad. You can come to the barbecue. You good, bro? You good?
Oh man.
Bless you with a little bit of spice.
Yo,
It's gonna be awkward at the barbecue not having powers though.
I hope my superpower is that I get an air.
It'll be
dash.
fine. I'll man the grill.
I just want an air dash and an air dash cancel. That's all I want. That's my power.
Damn. You're a
Going
Street Fighter
guilty.
player, but you want
You
to
called me an anime player earlier. That's fucked
Yeah.
up.
Nah, that's Marvel. What are you talking about?
Oh, you're right.
Try dash.
Thank you, thank you.
Yo, wait, X-Men is an anime?
X-Men is an anime.
Is it?
Yeah.
It's on the podcast next week. Hold on.
All right, yo,
It
put
has
it-
been anime.
Oh my
Hold up.
god.
Yo,
Nah, the Wolverine anime that they did was Steve Bloom voice Wolverine. That's definitely anime.
Yeah, that's it.
Yo, Doctor, you're too fast, bro. You're too fast. Yo, shout out to Casa Cast. Episode 3 still hasn't happened.
Listen,
We're
we
gonna
took
make
a
it
week
happen.
off because you had
My
no
man is
internet
wounded.
and Dan was like in the hospital.
This is how we wound up with like a 2-hour episode on the first one. Nah, I'm not complaining.
He's not joking. We were there a while.
Yeah, we were gunning through those things too.
And then week 2 we tried to spell and that took us a while too.
Shout outs to
People wanna know.
Clairvoyant. Holy shit.
It's too hard.
Am I all shouted out? Yo, shout outs to Long Island Joe. Shout outs to my parents. Shout outs to Casa, bro. I fucking love you people, man.
Shout outs to shout outs.
Shout outs to Ed Roppel, Trace Complete.
Oh boy.
Wherever you are, Lucky D, I miss you.
Oh my god, yo, everybody hold on,
True.
stop. Yo, Lucky D, come see me, bro. Come see me, bro. We gotta talk, man. We gotta figure out what we're gonna do when we get back.
I see a future ahead. I know.
No,
St. Paul
the
is just
future's
with a
definitely
laser
gonna
vision eye.
happen, but I want Lucky D there.
Yeah.
This shit doesn't work right without everybody. So, yeah. 2021, yo, if you got a problem with me, I
XX.
want you and I to talk about it. So we don't have a problem no more. Just putting it out there.
Leave the problem
we
solving
got
to the
enough
players we
problems
put up in
without
these tournaments.
Yeah, for real.
community.
Yo, shout out
Oh,
to
and shout outs
everybody
to
that wore a
Hold Back the
mask.
Box.
Yeah.
Shout out to every single person that tried it. You know what I'm saying?
Casa Doc when?
Oh boy.
Shit. Let's let a couple more years go by. Let's let somebody else do that. You know what I'm saying?
I know a good producer. It ain't me.
It ain't me.
Damn, I was about to say.
Yeah.
What about that guy who makes these awesome ass dogs?
Dink laughs in the distance.
Yo, you gotta keep on the down low, man. 2021 is the year.
Who
Ah,
else?
okay,
Who else?
okay.
Who else? Who else? Who else?
Yay.
I remember last year around this time I was saying in 2020 we'll all have 2020 vision. It'll become clear the path forward.
Oh shit! Shout out to Tong Never Sleeps. Shout out to Tampa Never Sleeps. I'm praying for your wife, man. Every single day, man. I love you. I love your wife, man. She gonna make it, bro. Shout out to Tong Lee. Tong Lee.
Marvel.
Tong Lee put me onto game in January because I was telling him about how I wanted to be a TO, and he was like, get get your volunteering up, and I was like, I'm a little bit better than a volunteer. He was like, just because you said that, I know that you need to go get your volunteering up. So he was like, he put me onto game really early. He was like, get your shit up, get yourself out there, and he's an established TO with a regional, and he's still out here volunteering for tournaments like Combo Breaker. That's when I knew that I needed to, get my fucking head out of my ass and stop being such a snotty little bitch.
Yeah, no more snotty little bitches 2021.
Yeah, don't be a snotty
Yo.
bitch.
If only.
What else we got? All right,
Hold
I'm
back the
done.
block?
I think I'm out of here.
Oh yeah. No,
Yo.
I heard you, Dink. Esteban Martinez, hold back to block.
Oh,
That's the documentary.
yo, just when I thought I was done, Esteban, the Bestaban, Tempest Rob, Michael Din. Who
I
else?
don't do shit.
Who else is godlike behind the lens?
Rel.
Damn it,
Shout
Dom.
out to Rel,
Rel FGC.
Vex.
Doctor.
Yo, Vex.
Shout out to Vex. That's the girl from Europe, right?
Damn it, Dom.
Yeah.
That's right. Does a lot of Red Bull stuff, a lot of event stuff
Yeah,
too.
yeah.
The single best
Sweet.
photo taken in fighting game community history of Buffalo popping off on Scar at CEO. That's a Vex shot.
Oh,
yeah.
I remember that
Yeah.
The
one.
hair and the
Yeah, that
Black and white
one.
with the
that's so
hair.
perfect.
That is the best photo I've ever seen.
Gosh.
Shout outs to Rick Tejado, Jabali, Big
Yeah.
E, Henry
Oh,
Sen.
a bit behind the scenes. Shout out to Thomas Tish. Does all the social work for CEO and CB.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
you're-
word. Let's go.
Yeah.
Thank you. Behind the scenes.
Yo, if we talking TOs, let me run a shout out real quick to
Go
Revis
ahead.
up in the EU, giving mad love with the
Hey.
Salt Mine League, keeping that shit alive, and always coming through when he can into other people's streams and stuff and showing support and love. Mad love to the EU out there. Let's go.
Yeah, yo, Saltman, let's talk, man. I want to do something. I don't know what I want to do, but let's work together, man.
Yo,
Even if I
show us-
run brackets for you, I want to do it.
Show us how to
Be
put the
about it.
logo of the game on the training stage, or the logo of our brand on the training stage.
Somebody on the staff said that they knew how to do that. I think it was
Yeah,
KO.
it's super
Don't
easy.
do it though. Don't do it. Don't do
Yeah,
it.
I don't want to do
They,
it. It's kind
certain
of
places don't like it.
Oh, okay.
So we don't do it anymore.
Yeah, the secret came in real quick.
It's like that. It's like that.
Is it like a company that's like Slap Slam or something like that?
You know, it's
Listen,
something
all I have to
close
say about that
I
is
feel
free
like,
melee.
you know?
Yo,
Yeah.
oh shit!
Yeah.
See, that's what I'm talking about. Yo, free
Free
melee,
melee. Free melee.
save Splatoon, free melee.
Free
Fuck
ultimate.
Nintendo. If you can buy a used Nintendo product, please do it, because they don't give a fuck about you. So, and they don't give a fuck about your
Sephiroth be
community,
damned.
And let's
Yo.
keep democracy gentle.
Yo, if you got a prefix before your name, blink
Check
twice
in.
if you're not okay.
Check in.
Check in with me. If you're not okay, come talk to me. If you got a prefix before your name and you don't really like it,
Give you the
I'll help
Casa
you.
prefix for free.
I'll help you.
Oh man, we are also accepting Casa sponsorships. Just PayPal bunch 4K.
Damn. No. You gotta put it in the Patreon. What are you talking about?
Oh, true. That's our highest tier goal. Oh man, big brain. Patreon,
At least we're
$100.
transparent. At least we're transparent.
Have you ever seen?
It'll trickle down.
Have
We
you ever
won't
seen
DMCA
37
you.
weeks of work just disappear?
Damn.
Is that like that movie 27 Weeks Later?
No, it's not like that at all.
What?
28 weeks
Is that
later.
a movie?
Yeah,
It's
Yeah,
the
it's
Is it
sequel
28
to.
days later?
No, they made
it's
a
actually
sequel.
28
They made a
weeks
sequel.
later.
28 weeks.
That's real. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
made a sequel to the 28 Days.
They had a bigger
No,
budget.
I know that.
It was pretty bad.
Yo, did you know? Casa's got bedrooms. What I mean by that is anyone trying to sleep, or are we just going?
All right, Dom's trying to kick us out. So,
Okay.
Alright.
Matt,
Yeah,
I
I'm
thought
starting to
you
wonder
said
if this is
bed
more like
bugs.
127 hours over 28 weeks.
and we're steadily running out of viewers. So, yo, thank you everybody for listening to us fucking give shout outs for another 45 minutes. Y'all are fucking weird for hanging out with
They
us.
must like us. What the fuck?
Yo, imagine
go
people
different.
liking us. I wonder what it is, man. I wonder. Yo, shout out to ST.
Yeah.
Shout out to Macherino. Shout out to Sermi. All right, I'm out of here. I gotta go. I can do this
Alright.
fucking all day.
Remember, January 8th, people. If
We'll
you
be
have
back.
any Maturino codes left, be sure to use them. I think we're all out. But
Yeah, for
yep.
Street Fighter we're all out, but there was
Like
two other
Grand Blue?
tournaments. There's Grand Blue and
Guilty Gear?
GG.
And Guilty Gear.
Use
Yeah.
them shits up, please.
All right, and we'll see you in January.
Peace.
Much love, everybody.
Peace,
January
everybody.
8th.
Okay. Good night, everyone.
Believe in the vaccine.
Oh yeah.
Be safe.
Yeah, bet.
Wear a damn
That's
mask.
the path offline.
Wash your
yeah.
hands, you filthy animals.
Well, no time for individual sign-offs today.
of 79 young whippersnappers? The love